What's up, guys? Welcome back to the JXMMY0 show number 93. And I have to address the situation real quick. It broke my heart. But we'll address it. I got a haircut. Okay, sorry. We have to go fully through it because this looks really bad. This looks terrible, guys. But I promise it wasn't because of the comment. I had a haircut Monday. Well, let's go to the comment, actually. That's later. Look at the comment. Whereas the goatee and mop hair ain't helping the bitchless dry dick you got going on right now, Jimmy. I was like, all right. People were like, holy shit. Meepsy won. Meepsy's owning you. And by the time I saw this Tuesday morning, when it was posted in my Discord chat, I already got a haircut. I was like, fuck. Next time I stream, they're gonna be like, he owned you. He made you get a haircut. It's over. It's over. And they might be... It is over. It is categorically over. Yes, haircut. It did it. Yep, it did get rid of it. But I'd like it like a little longer, maybe. But it is what it is. I'd rather go through clit circumcision than see that goatee. Thank you, Meepsy. But this is an awful day for me. I woke up and saw that message. Didn't know how I was going to address it. I was going to stream Tuesday. The plan was to stream Sunday, and I was going to stream Tuesday. But I went to go play Minecraft on Monday. I was like, they opened a Minecraft server. I might as well play Minecraft. So, I don't have it on me, actually. Hold on. Give me half a second. Give me like, let's put an intermission. It's literally the other side of my room. I need to go grab it. Alright, hold on. So, here we are. Headphones? No more headphones? Literally fucking exploded. I went to pull them up. Little piece. We do like the, yeah, like a little thing where you can do the volume. Literally just exploded right here next to me. I was like, fuck. I kind of can't stream without headphones. So, I got a new pair of headphones. I came in the mail. So they're coming today. So they did. Headphones. New pair of headphones. So there's that. Big things happening. Doesn't look like it's supposed to look. No, I don't know how it exploded. There's like a little box thing that's held like a little motherboard thing. It just exploded. Wire went, or it went somewhere over there. I still need to go find it. But it's over. That's all that matters. It's over for those headphones. We got new headphones, new stuff to cover. I also finally, I don't know if you can tell, hung up the shirts. So there's that. But we have things to cover today. Big things. Huge things even. I think we can get into the Dumpy stuff first, maybe. Give me like half a second. I gotta look. Deafin. Yeah, okay. Let's go through the Dumpy stuff real quick. Actually, I have a bunch of Dumpy stuff pulled up because I have a full Dumpy snark today. But we'll start with... This should be like this. I don't know why it's opening like this. None of my business. We're gonna start with this. These. I guess. Dumpy and his friends went into Aiden's chat when he was talking about DGG. Talking about dog shit. The usual shit he talks about in streams nowadays. Alex Gekmo is in there. Styro, Dumpy, Beto, all commenting about... What's his name? Tony? Oh, actually, I need to pull up that screenshot. It's a separate screenshot. I didn't notice that was a separate screenshot. That would be here. Okay. This is the first one. This wouldn't go after this one, I guess. But they all started spamming him. Actually, about Timbuk Tony raid. Timbuk Tony owns you. Timbuk Tony does this. Timbuk Tony does this. And it's like, who's Timbuk Tony, some may ask. Legitimately, it's just a fake account they made to start spamming people with. I think they followed me. Is it this account? That's a separate account. Here's Timbuk Tony. They've been guessing this guy up for about A couple days now, they went in Aiden's chat, kept gassing him up. Everybody got hidden. And then he posted a couple clips. What is this? Oh yeah, he's hid Dumpy from chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up in a sec on this one.
And then he started clipping Aiden.
Tony.
This one?
Who is Timbuk Tony?
And then last clip.
I'm not banning the DGGers. I'm not banning the DGGers. I'm just banning my friends that are coming here to fuck with me. So then the DGGers, which they have, then I'll tweet this out, can say that it's like something serious, right? And say I'm banning people.
Yeah, so pretty much, Aiden was just banning all the people from chat that was spamming him about Timbuk Tony because it's a shit bit, and they're trying to distract from the main cause. And they're actually hurting Aiden in his points because it makes it look like he's hiding people from chat during the GGG shit, which he is, but it's not like how they're trying to make it seem. We have this, like here's more examples. Slopcast, that's Dumpy. I think Dumpy runs that channel. He's on the podcast, but I think he runs the channel. Got headed from chat by saying Timbuk Tony doesn't like when you switch up on your friends. Nightbot was hidden and unhidden because he got the wrong guy. This guy was hidden. Bunch of people hidden from chat. And then here's the clip of him announcing, oh, it's fucked up what they're doing.
The annoying part is like when a group of your like friends that are not tapped into this community at all, like all get in a VC while you're litigating something serious for tennis drawn. I think it's the funniest thing in the world to like start coming in and like fucking with you while you're streaming about something you consider like serious, like when I was talking about my own drama or whatever. Like that's the annoying part. I don't care about like DGGers coming in and making bad arguments. That's not who I care about here.
So this has been a consistent prompt Dumpy's had. Let's go off of this screenshot. Timbuk Tony doesn't like when you switch up on your friends. What is that referring to? Aiden switching up on his friends. Could it be Dumpy's one bit? Dumpy comes over this side of commentary, and he legitimately has one bit. And it's not really funny, right? It's never really funny. Sometimes he gets it. And I pulled up two examples. Let's talk about this bit. Oh, there's this. Get into it. Isn't it anymore? You look like the bougie ass little boys that raised. The hit on women twice their age. Shift it all off completely and start over. Oh, we're not doing that. Aiden lied to not food shops about not talking to Morale. Aiden completely ghosted a friend of 15 years, Dumpy, to push Morale's dishonest narrative about Destiny. This behavior is totally pathetic. Dumpy, listen. Aiden doesn't care about your opinion. He isn't too deep. The snarker is sewage. Like, then all the bot account fell for the they've been friends for 15 years joke Dumpy keeps making. They haven't been friends for 15 years. They've been friends for like 5 years. But if you want to go back to January, a Twitter space hosted by Alex JXMMY0, Dumpy called in and Dumpy explained his friendship with Aiden. And it's just desperation that he keeps coming back. He keeps coming back in to Aiden's chats and like begging him to hang out with him. Should Aiden hit him up with the friends? Maybe. But the repeated begging him to come back and be like, you switched on your day ones. No, please come back. It's embarrassing from Dumpy. I like Dumpy. This is embarrassing behavior because this is back in January, by the way. And the new shit I talked about was this month, so June. So it's been going on for 6 months already.
I'm not going to say I'm like a little tortoise, but, you know, Salvo's the life of the party, so he really knows his way around this stuff, so I appreciate him giving his insight there. Dumpy, who's actually a known friend of Aiden, he actually wants to call in, and I think he'll have a really valuable perspective that's really deeply thought out. Welcome to the space, Dumpy.
Yeah, I just wanted to share my testimony here.
Dumpy came.
You guys hear me?
This is after Aiden shared around and spread. So is Dumpy wanting Aiden back worse than Soul, or Soul was worse? I think Soul is worse because Soul and Aiden had a sexual encounter and he was kind of like, apparently Aiden after the fact was like, yeah, I kind of don't want to be in a relationship, and it kept like Soul kept pressing to be like in a relationship with him. Dumpy just wants to be friends, it looks like. So it's embarrassing, but it's not malicious like you can call Soul's has been, because Soul came back and I think spoiled Better Call Saul to Aiden. Which, in hindsight, that had to have been malicious just to get back at him. Dumpy is just doing this. Is he sad? Is it a bit that no one really thinks is too funny? I don't know. It's just embarrassing.
Me okay? Do I sound okay?
Oh yeah, this is after Aiden spread around the docs of Lau Convoy's wife, or spread around her PII. This is a call about it where they all got together, the commentary's greatest minds, mostly RFC people, and discussed it. And Dumpy discusses it.
Oh yeah, you sound crispy and perfect and awesome.
I can't hear myself, so I'm gonna have to take your word for that.
Yeah,
I'm on.
it's great.
So do I just leave? Is it?
No, no.
Just go,
Salvo's
just
not
talk. Say what
retarded.
you
Salvo's
need to
just
say.
haven't.
Say your
Salvo's.
truth.
We're gonna hear the Dickers version because there was a couple, like a multiple. What was I? I'm gonna be straight up with you. I have it on the whole downloaded thing on my computer. I'd have to skim through and find when Dumpy calls in, or I already have this timestamp because I sent it to somebody in January. So that's why I was gonna use the Dickers version.
Just having fun with it, bro. He's fun.
When I met Aiden
Pretend he's not there.
in gay sex projects back in 2022. It's charming.
So 2022, they know each other for 4 years, or
Glad he's
I'm fucking tripping 5. Yeah, 5.
Great guy. I think you guys are all misrepresented right now. I think you guys all have the wrong idea of Aiden. I think Aiden is a good boy.
Is he a dancer? Did he dance with you?
Aiden felt comfortable around me. That's my thing here. Like Aiden was much younger, much more naive, much more childish, right? But do you think now he's taking himself way too seriously with these
Yeah, the
queens,
way
these
too
dickers,
seriously
these purple
stuff. I think
Parry?
That's what he keeps doing. It's what RFC keeps doing. They're like, Aiden's taking himself way too seriously in all this, and we need the fun-loving Aiden back. We just need the fun-loving Aiden back. And it's like, well, like Dumpy, like, you tied yourself at the hip to Augie for a while. Augie did fun-loving shit, but he covered serious stuff too. You can't act like he never covered serious shit. That's just disingenuous. Because Aiden's doing similar shit, covering serious stuff. And then Dumpy's like, no, it's not the Aiden I remember when he was 17. I can't believe Aiden matured and wanted to cover more serious stuff. That just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm gonna keep using the word embarrassing. It is embarrassing to continuously come back and be like, this isn't the old you. This isn't when you used to teach me how to make videos when you were 16.
it is.
Because Aiden's 21 now, so he would have been like 17 back then. And host a dating show. He wanted to host a dating show. I don't know if he ever did host a dating show, but he did used to crawl around Aiden. Call around Augie. He used to literally just be in the call for certain video, not like actual. What was the show? Augie had a show that was numbered. Then there'd be like the side streams where he didn't really cover shit. Dumpy used to be in those a lot.
Or do you think what's really happening is that I'm just his actual friend? You know what I mean? Like I am Aiden's friend. I'm one of his day ones. These Queemans, these Dickers, these Purple Parries, these is J-Stock in this too, or is he not
He's
involved
listening.
in this?
He's listening. But I don't think he's involved. Oh,
Oh, he's not involved.
So.
These
don't think
new
so.
guys, it's this drama shit. It's this high stakes shit where it's really serious and like, you know what I mean? It's just everyone's taking themselves way too seriously, I feel.
He just keeps reiterating the point. This is an Aiden I knew. The Aiden I knew was much more fun going. And it's like, well, it's kind of, what do I say? He got himself into a commentary sphere. Well, they do talk about more serious shit a lot of times. Like, because Augie's, the sphere is kind of centered around people like, J-Stock, Chud, Queeman, and they all have heavy ties back to Destiny. So at one point or another, if you're going to or tie yourself at the ankle to that sphere, you're going to have to cover Destiny and the crazy shit he does. So, of course, it's going to be more serious now. Because I know Augie liked acting like Destiny didn't exist a lot of the time. You kind of can't do that if you're going to cover all those top topics in the sphere. But Dumpy doesn't get it. He's getting viewers, and he's like, oh, I see he's getting some success right now. His viewers are going up after the DGG shit. And that's when Dumpy finally came back this week to try to pull him back in. He's like, oh, Aiden's finally being successful again. Let's get him back. Augie loved to glaze Destiny. Like, you're right, but you're right. I meant more like he wouldn't cover the shit Destiny's in a lot of the time. He would just act like he didn't, or he'd mention it offhandedly, but Destiny be doing crazy shit and Augie just would not cover it. The sad state of affairs, what's happened to Augie. He looks up from Connor's skirt after going down his little boy cock and sees the state of commentary. The problem is, Augie keeps leaving. He can come back anytime. He just refuses to. And like, could we blame it on Augie? Not really. You could, if you want to. You can blame a lot of shit on Augie. But not really everything.
Like,
But that, that's what Aiden wants to be involved in. This is the game that he wants to play.
and that's what and he fucked around and he found out, right?
Mhm.
Because on this side of things, we like to have fun. We're relaxed, right?
Over there, it's a war zone. It's a war of ethics and all of this utilitarian stuff.
But when I met Aiden Projects in 2022, he was fun guy. He was carefree. He was happy go.
It's actually crazy. Dumpy is acting like someone at the age of 17 can't mature. I will keep saying it. Like, just let him grow up. If he wants to cover more serious shit, let him cover more serious shit. The problem should be here that what the real problem is that he mentioned a little bit, he mentions in other times, is that he wants Aiden to be like hit him up a lot. He wants him to hit him up a lot more. And he doesn't. So Dumpy has to find other problems with it, with the community he's in. Because he's trying to pry him from the community. Like you can hear it here, he's trying to pry him from that community at all, bring him back, because he wants to talk to him more. Which then it comes back around to being sad and embarrassing. W viewers being jobless and BPD-riddled E-foids, begging for a scrap of attention from the most mid-looking guy added with acne scars. I'm nodding my head. That's how much E-foids do you have? He had a couple at a time. I don't think he has much anymore.
Lucky we went to DC. We were walking around. We were having a time. Now I'm hearing this side of Aiden that doesn't really feel like the real Aiden, right? Where he's just like getting rejected by women. The Aiden I met was slaying the pussy hole. I'm talking about straight up wet fingers in the ushy gushy mushy. He was going crazy. Now I'm hearing that he hangs around these new cats and all of a sudden he's fumbling the bag. All of a sudden he's in drama left and right. All of a sudden it's looking bleak and dark for Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
What was the biggest Dumpy dramas? There was 2 Dumpy dramas ever. And it's when you don't take yourself serious, you never cover anything serious. The dramas you're going to be in, unless you're like out there raping or being a pedophile, are never going to be serious dramas. His 2 dramas were, I'm pretty sure he stole gameplay footage. He couldn't be bothered to record gameplay footage, so he just took gameplay footage from someone else online and used it. That was a whole big thing. I think Tommy C was the one to really cover it first. Bullshit times back then. And the second drama was he put the letter N in a chat and started an N-word tower. Like, he never did shit to get himself in drama. Because he never he does stream. Yes, he does stream. I'm lying. He streams. He never covers anything serious. It's hard to put yourself in drama if you don't cover shit serious. And I think calling out Aiden for covering serious shit, it's just dumb. Like, in all honesty, I don't get it from him. I get it. He's trying to pry off the community. But I don't get it. Why? It's just selfishness, realistically.
Oh my god, Rose, nobody's fucking talking about you.
Chud Logic is kind of acting like an uncle here. He's trying to guide Aiden back in, but he's trying to guide him to kind of stay within the rules of that community. Do you think it would be maybe better off if he kind of try and disengaged?
I think
I'm sorry, Rose. I'm sorry, Rose.
Dickers completely breaks their immersion for me. It's insane.
My Dumpy show today to Aiden.
On kick.com/Dumpy show.
We love Rose Malay here. We love Rose Malay here. We just don't like when she speaks or types.
Feel about Aiden, right? I don't know what about the Soul Skibbity guy.
Sounds like Soul Skibbity's a ride or die, to be honest. But
okay.
So Skibbity wrote something.
But here's
don't
the thing.
know.
I think you guys can still all be buddies, homies, but I think Aiden needs to take a step down from this super serious content and go to something more serious. Go back to the true crime videos. Go back to JCS Jr. Put his head down and grind out 2 videos a week.
So that kind of proves it right there. He doesn't care that he's covering serious shit. That's not the problem. You can completely his mouth zip. Yeah, he doesn't care about him covering serious shit at all. You completely count the first half of what he was saying void. It doesn't matter. He wants him to cover serious shit. Or maybe he doesn't. He just wants him back in his wheelhouse. He wants to be able to talk to him again. Because, like, he has Styro, Beto, Keed Boy, Alex Gekmo. Not Spawned anymore. I think Spawned out left. Confusing Opinion. It's janky. He has people he talks to. He wants to get Aiden back in that fold. So he doesn't care what takes he has to make. He just wants him back. Why are they trying to frame it like Aiden is hard-suck 50 viewers? Yeah, they're making it seem like he hasn't gone any higher. He hasn't done anything more. He's a shitter. He's a shitter. But, like, down bad. Down horribly. And I don't get it. Well, I do get it. I keep saying I don't get it when I do get it. They're trying to frame it as everything is he's doing bad, everything he's doing is poor, and he needs to leave it and come back to the Dumpy sphere where he used to have fun.
It's
just embarrassing.
His ass up, get his ass out of this. No more women, no more fucking glory holes, whatever he's got going on. He needs to stay away from this side, and he needs to just put out some content.
What has their side of commentary done in months? Alex Gekmo doesn't do shit because he got kind of ousted by Nicholas Diorio. Dumpy hasn't done shit. Beto and It's Janky make those like daily, every couple day videos. Literally nothing towards like any sphere commentary. It's just like Danny Gonzalez type. Who's that really gonna affect? Cool videos. Aren't gonna affect shit. Styro makes his Dumpy type videos. Like they don't do shit really. If they were out there doing shit, making moves, maybe you can make the argument Aiden should go back. But what they're trying to, the whole argument is, you had fun back when you were hanging out with us. You should come back and hang out with us. And that's cool. That's a fun argument to make. But doing it selfishly here, Aiden was at a weak point right here, coming in and being like, see what they did to you, these purple Parry gaming Queeman Dickers types. Take him back, like take him back, leave that community, come back to us. They're doing it from a selfish perspective like that, because there's a way you could do this where you just ask him to come back and hang out with you, in which a little embarrassing, sure, maybe doing it out in public, way more respectable than shitting on everything he's doing right now and telling him to disavow and leave everybody he's with.
Or go back to Starbucks.
Go back to Starbucks. Yeah, I mean, you know, as you're a long-term friend of his, obviously you've been here since the beginning.
6 years.
It's valuable. It's valuable advice. But do you? That's not what he wants, though. That's not the life that he wants to live. He wants to live life on the edge.
Spurs still has a 30-point lead, and they lost. Hold on, I saw when the lead got down to like, or to 10 or some shit. They lost. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, we'll move on past that, dude. Glup Shitto debate ran by Glup Shittos. Yeah. Oh, well, I do that. I like to write Glup Shitto debate sometimes. But they're like, this. I guess I don't like the framing if Alex Gekmo does it. He frames it like his opinion matters. And I know a lot of people hate Alex Gekmo. I don't have that much of it. He's fine. I don't really care for him. I just think he does a lot of dumb shit. When I talk to him, he's fine. But when his actions, like the whole Spawned Out drama, completely dog shit. Actually, if I add this to a VOD, throw the Spawned Out segment right here. Throw that back in right here. It's good content until Alex is involved. I do actually have to agree with that. I actually do like talking to him whenever I talk to him. I just think when he puts his nose into it and tries to do the Twitter space or try to put his opinion out there on Twitter, it always makes it worse. That's why I actually prefer Alex Gekmo being a Dumpy guy. I think some people need to be like in the Dumpy sphere where they don't really affect much. They don't try to affect much. They don't put their nose out and everything. And they kind of just do their own shit. And that's cool. I like the Dumpy sphere. I go to the Dumpy sphere every so often. It's cool. I camp in the Dumpy sphere. Shout out Dumpy. But I think it's kind of shitty. What they're doing. Or Alex Gekmo, usually. Spawned Out also being worthless because he's Indian and scared to say it aloud. Yeah, actually. There is a huge thing with Indians in the commentary community where most of them are embarrassing for. I don't give a shit that they're Indian. Some of them are embarrassed by being Indian. If you make any jokes about India, they're pissed. Ooh, I'm covering Chronic later. That's what I'm trying to hint at. I'm covering Chronic later in some shit about India. So we'll come back to that. But it's like they're embarrassed about being Indian. So if you make a joke about India, they take it as a personal insult. Like, I think Chronic said some shit about Indians are going to take over the US in the next 20 years. And I responded with, Indians can barely even run in. They can barely even run India. Funny joke. He got pissed. He took it as a personal insult. I don't take it as a personal insult when someone says your country's ran like shit. It is. US is ran like shit. I don't know why you take it as a personal insult. I don't even care about whatever Aiden has been talking about recently, but I don't really care. Well, Aiden has been talking about it, but I don't really okay. I've just been watching other streamers, and when Aiden does something interesting, I'll watch him. Pretty much. Like, if you don't care, you don't care. There's no need to make a whole rant about why you don't care what he's covering. Here's the thing. I snark Parry. I snark Parry a lot. One of the things I don't snark Parry for is when he covers shit like the Lego drama. Everyone's covering the Lego drama. I think Parry covers shit stuff sometimes. I don't care to snark him for that. You want to cover it? Cool. Not gonna watch it. Not gonna talk about it. I don't care. I think the Lego drama's ass. Not doing it. So the trans heart, I'm there for support or some inside joke. Support, yeah, we support trans people, but also it's for the trough. The trough used to put a trans heart at the top right, and then it came out and admitted that he doesn't like really trans people, or he likes trans people. He likes ladyboys in Thailand, but he does have more bigoted views than he lets off. He just has it there for like grifting purposes. So I put the same trans heart in the top right because it's funny. Most of them are autistic speds, chronic, that need half of chats I see to help them spurg out less. Full-time caretakers for grown men. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Mantis does it. Mantis is Indian. I hate to be like, I don't have a problem with Indians. It just happens to be, fuck. Good chronic. Chronic gets hate for being Indian because people know if you talk shit about him being Indian, he's gonna get pissed. It's not like the people necessarily even racist talking shit to you about being Indian. They just know it's gonna get under your skin. You're giving them the easy shot, giving them an easy hit to how you feel. Like, what would be a good example of that? If I came out, here's a good example, and was like, I fucking hate when people talk shit about my haircut. And I keep getting mad about every time someone talks shit about my haircut. I keep getting pissed off. Then that would incentivize people, because snarking, we love snarking, I love talking shit. I would incentivize people to keep talking shit about my haircut. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, even if you're bothered, the best thing to do is just not respond. Don't act like you're not bothered. Play it off. Doesn't matter. If you respond poorly, people are going to keep doing it. Obviously. And chronic is the worst example of that by a fucking mile. Chronic give Indians a bad name objectively somehow. Yeah, Indians don't have a great name. I'm just going off as a whole what people think. Like, people don't like Indians. Like, in certain spaces, chronic does give Indians a bad name in here, because anyone that's Indian that comes after, they could get compared to chronic, and that's just a fucking horrible comparison for anybody.
As one of these debaters, these people who they debate about the ethics and the morals.
The debaters and shit. Well, here, I don't know if Quim and Dicker's left. I would love to hear their thoughts. I'm not going to monologue. I would love to hear their thoughts on this. If they leave, is it over? What's happening?
What do you want my thoughts on? What's going on?
Just like thoughts on the monologue, thoughts on the drama and shit.
I don't think we were overly serious when we were there. Like, me and Queeman literally did like the Macarena with Hellbent. I think everyone was there. Everyone was fine, like having fun. To like chilling the fuck out. Yeah, I think it was fine. I don't know what Aiden's got going on right now, or if he's just feeling very.
I
don't know if he feels like people are going to judge him for joining in.
This has all been sort of brought on. Aiden, The reason this all kicked off is because Aiden.
Does Chronic say that's stupid of things? Yes, Chronic has a huge problem. And I'm pretty sure I heard, I might be mistaken, I'm just saying what I heard from someone else telling me. QQ said a lot of Americans see no discernible difference between people from Pakistan and people from India. Yes, I've seen that meme a lot. It's the fuck you, and it's the guy on the left. It's the same picture on the left and right, but one has the Indian flag, one's the Pakistan flag. A lot of Americans do see no discernible difference between Indians and Pakistani people. But the problem there is Indians. I think they hate each other. I think those two countries hate each other. So Chronic was saying some shit about Pakistan people from Pakistan, and QQ was like, okay, the problem here is that people don't see a difference between like you and the people you talk shit about. And then Chronic got pissed about that. So I'll cut out my Chronic snark. We'll cover Chronic right after this, but between segments I'll cover Chronic because there's a big announcement for Chronic actually.
Immediately ran to Discord after us hanging out to go and start like spazzing out about Hellbent basically and saying how, oh yeah, I didn't invite Queen today.
Blur. Yeah, you mentioned a good point. He takes dumb because nobody's taking it any more or less seriously than they should. But that's not what Dumpy's really arguing here. Dumpy's arguing that Aiden put himself in a spot next to a bunch of drama creators that he has to take shit more seriously. And it's Aiden's fault for putting himself in a commentary sphere where he has to take shit more seriously, when instead he should be in a sphere like Dumpy's, where they don't take shit seriously and they don't cover anything, they don't do anything really. They just play Minecraft, they have fun. Minecraft server, Juncture Gaming Minecraft server. Join IC this Minecraft server. Join in service Minecraft server. But I can't promote it. And so I get my $10. So no promotions for that server. What was I saying? Fuck. Yeah. Dumpy just wants Aiden to do nothing. He wants to do nothing. Because in that sphere, in Dumpy's sphere, if he's going to stream, there's no upward mobility. Really. There's no one you can really talk to. Like, Augie doesn't stream, so he doesn't count. Dumpy streams on Kick to like 5 people. Dumpy used to get like 40 to 60 people on YouTube before he just stopped streaming on YouTube because he likes Kick more. So he did career suicide in his own streams. Nobody else streams over there. Beto streams to like 5 people or 10 people. But that's because he makes videos. No one subscribes to him for his streams. There's no upwards mobility making streams over there. So if you want to stream, you kind of have to join a sphere like this, where there's a lot of streamers. And Dumpy's like, no, you shouldn't do that. You should do what I want you to do. Not for Aiden's best interest, but for Dumpy's best interest. And once again, it's just selfish. I don't like it from Dumpy.
Because I was worried Hellbent would show up, and then I don't want to hang out with Hellbent and all this sort of shit, and so it caused sort of like a little bit of fighting in his Discord.
Fighting.
Afterwards.
So now we're fighting.
No, the Macarena is an extremely heterosexual dance. Soap and Clay, you could not be more wrong.
I've been huge detractors of you, Dickers. Like, I think that what you guys do is complete horseshit and terrible and a cancer to the internet. And
Well, that's okay though, because I'm doing it to 500 people, and you're doing.
We're like cool people because you don't care about anything. Hold on, this is actually good snark. We're gonna listen to this is a good snark. I know Aiden wants to actually grow, so it makes no sense for you to follow Dumpy's advice here or whatever. But like, I'll just say with Aiden's been saying recently, he wants to use this platform as a stepping stone, to not stay in his community always, but to take himself seriously because he wants to do more serious shit in the future, like debating politics, debating stuff IRL, like those videos you see people debating shit. He wants to do stuff like that. So that's obviously where his heart is. It's obviously what he wants to do. And Dumpy's here saying, be like, oh, you're taking all this shit too serious. You're taking all this shit too seriously. Like, this is not advice a friend should be giving you. This is very trying to hold him back, trying to pull him down type advice.
The cancer of the internet.
Well, that's okay though, because I'm doing it to 500 people, and you're doing it to 10 right
but
now.
you know what I mean?
I can live
hope
with
you guys
that.
get on some common ground.
Oh, the best part about this snark from Quayman is they were both. I'm pretty sure they were both live. As in the bucket side shit, yeah. They were both live at this time, so it's not like he was just making up numbers. I'm pretty sure those were their official numbers. He was on Kick with like 10 viewers and Queen at 500.
and I hope that you guys could rectify the beef and like the situation. And I hope that you guys all get on the same page.
So it's a beautiful monologue. Okay, Queeman and Dickers. This guy Chronic Sonic is saying he was invited. Is that true?
Chronic Sonic was invited. Yeah.
Who is
Oh, Chronic was invited to the London meetup. Didn't end up going because his parents got mad or some shit.
This isn't like Kosher Kathy or some shit, right?
No, he is Indian, I believe, but he's not.
Well, he's coming.
He's
in.
one-
That's the thing. That's actually gonna when I get to Chronic. That's gonna help me talk about Chronic. That being Indian in this space isn't a death wish. It's not like you're completely ousted. You're gonna get shit talked the whole time because you're Indian. Is Kathy Indian? I don't know. He claims to be Indian. He has to, or he puts on a very heavy Indian accent. He doesn't really get shit for it. Every so often you get shit, kind of just ignore it. It goes away.
One of the good
He
ones.
says he
He's
has,
okay.
He says he has a story that he wants to tell.
Oh my
Hello, yes.
god.
Yeah.
They told me they are all meeting together.
This fucking Kathy. Dude. You know what? Oh shit. Said she answered something from... I'll pull it up for half a second. I'm not going to play the part because it's going to be too long to find. So I'll just explain what I'm talking about so you guys get it. In this segment, when we the confusing opinion snark,
All right, I'm gonna go so you can.
Alex JXMMY0 called in and said he doesn't like Chronic Sonic because he called into his Twitter space with a heavy Indian accent and he just sucked. And I said, I don't think Chronic has a heavy Indian accent. I was like, was it somebody else? He's like, no, it was the Chronic account. I don't like Chronic Sonic. And I was like, okay. I was like, when could that have been? That was 100% this moment. He was 100% talking about this. This is his only... When he hears Chronic Sonic, he thinks about this interaction with Kathy.
Together on New Year. So I asked my parents, I have parents, very strict parents, so they don't allow me to go
I
around.
forgot.
Even though I'm like 21, but I still have to ask my parents. So I
Yeah.
asked them, and they
The
said,
worst part
okay,
is this.
Let's get past this.
All right,
I
look,
like Kathy, but we're not getting
if
away
there's
with
anyone
that.
else who wants to tell the kind of gospel, anyone else who look is
I'm pretty sure there's another interesting one that talks to Dumpy.
Moon.
say anything.
Or is it?
To be able to bring like out of my pocket.
Story about the concealer, as far as I understand.
Happened.
Yeah,
So he doesn't call back in? Why does he call back in?
Seems like I'm clear.
Was that
kissed
it?
the woman before, and she says,
That might be it. Alright, we're gonna call it a day on that one. Because we have a second one. This is my own stream. This is an old stream of mine before I got my computer and I use my phone as a camera now. I was using my laptop camera. It's from February. This is from like 2 weeks after this. Because this is from January 12th. Oh, it's from a whole month. It's from like a whole month after this last one. Dumpy called in and Dumpy wanted to talk to Aiden. And he talked about his grievances with Aiden. So I know I'm covering my own stream here, but it does, I'm gonna add commentary on top of it, of course. And it adds to the narrative about Dumpy being embarrassing himself and wanting Aiden back, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. So, Aiden, do you want to address the lying accusations?
What did I lie about?
Dude, you're always saying, oh, I'm always hitting you up and you never talk to me. Motherfucker, we've been friends for 6 years. You fucked me off to talk to Purple Dickers, Parry Gaming, Queeman fucks. Listen, bro, what did I tell you the other day? I told you. Hey, no. Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. What did I tell you the other day, motherfucker? I said, get the fuck away from these retards. They're already trying to ruin your life. And what do? Like, you're right, Dumpy. I should go back to being JCS Jr. I should go back to 2 + 2 your mom. I should go back to making actual good content.
So see it immediately, literally immediately. He goes in with the, leave them, come back to me. Make your videos you used to make when you were 17. You've changed a lot since you were 17. Can you believe that? You know, you're 21. You changed since you were 17. I'm not saying this about Dumpy. I'm not making any accusation here. I'm just saying that's very groomer coded language. Being like, you've matured. You've changed a lot since you were 17. Ever think like someone has a change of interest? Maybe they actually do mature from the age of 17 onwards, and they do want to cover more serious shit and go back into serious drama. To be back, by the way, I'm a little confused what Dumpy actually wants here. Okay, so to go back meant when all Aiden, okay, this actually is important. When Aiden used to just call into Augie, and he used to make his videos on the side where it was like, how do I explain this? It was like the Cyrus, the Scrubbies, even Dumpy makes the content now. Where you watch a video, you react to it. That's where Aiden started. That's what he did for a while. He wants to go back doing that, calling into Augie, hanging out with Dumpy and VCs, talk to him. That's the main one. That's the main one. Calling Dumpy again, because he's like, oh, you never hit me up. Going back means hitting him up. What does Dumpy even do now? Streams on Kick to like 5 viewers, because I was telling Dumpy, nobody watches your Kick shit, because nobody wants to go to Kick. Nobody wants to go to Kick. They much prefer to be on YouTube. You don't have an audience on Kick. Making the whole move is not going to work. And it didn't work. He averages like 5 viewers now. He was averaging like 60, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube. That's good. I was telling him, keep streaming on YouTube. I watch your YouTube streams. Because he does good off chat interactions. The problem with his Kick streams, he doesn't get chat interactions. He doesn't get chat interactions. So, but Augie doesn't stream anymore, and most of those old RFC guys haven't even been around anymore. Dumpy's community is a bunch of old RFC guys, legitimately. But the thing is, Dumpy's community is a little weird, because they did have the slightest bit of serious shit, because they put themselves to the ankle, and let's do record hooked please. That's actually a funny point. You know what? That helps my point. Thank you, Ricky. This completely helps what I'm trying to argue here. My original video on my channel was me going over the hooked drama.
What, like pulling San Asmongold number?
Let's go to the Dumpy clip in here, because it's important. I want to hook back because it was funny. Push hook back. It was a good podcast. I was pushing for it. I was okay. But now it does set a stronger timeline, because he's doing it now, telling like, Aiden, you don't hit me up, come back. He did that this week, like 2 days ago. He did that in February. He did that in January. He was doing that last year in like June. It's a continued cycle that won't ever end. Not even a cycle, because it's at the same point over and over. It never gets past point one. He's doing the same shit over and over. Repeated pattern behavior.
Disagree a little bit, honestly.
Check it out. Check it
I
out.
think this calls for a drink.
Jimmy says Wi-Fi skeleton reminds me of the Hooked podcast. Why would you say that name? Can you ban the word hooked from your chat? Because like this shit's actually. Every time I hear hooked, I'm like the potential, the monetary incentives, the fan base, and then you're like, Aiden, I'm scared of Aiden's audience, Aiden. And then whenever I call you, Aiden's like, I don't know about that Augie guy. It's like, can we just squash this on the Dumpy show? Holy fucking shit, we're live on the Dumpy show right now. Aiden, call in. Aiden, call in. No, save it. This is exclusive on the Dumpy show. This is not on the Augie RFC show.
All right, man. Listen,
Save it.
Listen, I gotta go. We gotta spin.
What? As soon as I say 8, no, this is crazy. RFC, this is crazy.
I don't have time for this. I gotta go shower. I gotta go to sleep.
Oh my god, no, we're A-logging you after this.
That's fine. That's fine. I gotta go, bro.
There's that. So, that clip, that stream's down, so the only time I can pull it up is through my stream, or my video on it. And Freddie Woods in chat, that's not Freddie Woods, fuck man, Meepsy, I'm just going, the profile picture's too similar. Meepsy's right in chat, with, it's the old RFC reply, guys, hoping the days that Nick and Augie streams, they all cut ties with Nick though, they don't like Nick anymore, so they're all tied to Augie, who doesn't stream. So, you're right, without him streaming, they don't have a purpose, and they hate it. But it's weird and selfish to try to tie other people back down to... not being selfish, to not having a purpose. Like, does Dumpy really have a purpose in the streams? Or no, he doesn't really. He makes his videos, but his community doesn't have a purpose. They're not tied to anything. There's no drama. There's no like shared community, anything. Like, here's the thing, what I cover, my shit pretty much is shackled to Augie or Aiden shit or Parry shit, like that whole sphere. Because I just cover shitter stuff off of that, pretty much. Now, if these people stopped streaming above me, I wouldn't have shit to talk about. I'd be put in this situation where I don't have anything. The community basically dead now, right? The community is dead because Nick pivoted himself next. He keeps doing this, pivoting himself next to Ethan Klein. He's out of the community pretty much. Aiden or Augie stopped streaming. Doc on the radio, pedophile. Lyrics went to Liam Donovan and completely switched up. Stopped streaming. Everyone's gone. Like, legitimately, everybody's gone. Dumpy's the only one really still around. That's why there's a lot of RFC guys in Dumpy's community. And that's why when I branched off in the Dumpy community, I have a lot of RFC people in my Discord. Every so often you see like RFC people in my chat because they come from the Dumpy community now. Dumpy always sucked. He would call in stoned as fuck and add nothing. I always watched, or I always liked Dumpy from his, I liked his videos. I was like freshman in high school, some shit, middle school. I liked his videos. The comments were funny sometimes, and like not like the actual, like when he was actually covering shit, Augie. When Augie was doing like his gaming streams, we just sat there and played Halo and talked shit for hours. I think there was one where he did that for hours and Dumpy called in. They talked about Keemstar. I think Keemstar called in as well. That was a good stream. I like that. But like everyone has their time and purpose for a stream. I don't think Dumpy can call in covering a serious topic, because Dumpy time and time again has shown, even now, that he doesn't care about serious shit. He only cares about the playful shit. I'm kind of like that. How much serious shit do I cover? Not much. I cover mostly silly shit because I like covering silly shit. But I'm not going to sit here and act like you shouldn't be allowed to cover serious shit, or it shouldn't be like, if let's say Junk makes a video on some serious shit, I shouldn't be like, no, come back to covering the silly shit. Oh, come back to covering the silly shit. Like, people are going to do their own thing, and it's weird to shackle them down next to you, especially when you're someone like Dumpy, who community, like the community is scattered, his community, because his community is a layover from the Augie RC community, and that's scattered. I think if Dumpy put effort into making content, he could be successful. He could. Well, legitimately, he's a funny, he's funny. I watched his YouTube streams are funny. I liked him. He just doesn't stream. He doesn't stream on YouTube anymore. And the kick shit's not working. Like, who can I think that actually streams on Kick and it works? Queeman's after streams where he streams games on Kicks. That works for him. Chud Logic's early streams, or early morning streams. I think, does he do every stream now? I'm pretty sure. On Kick, those work because you have an audience that's already invested completely into you. Then you can be like, oh, streaming on Kick, and I'll be like, okay, well, I like the guy, I'm really invested in him. We have an idiot audience because he only streamed for like a month before he went to Kick. Dumpy, that's like halfway invested into you. Like, if you're like, oh, I'm going to Kick, you're not gonna pull most of the audience. They have to really care about you to pull them, and then like. Does really good on Kick nowadays. I saw that he does do really good on Kick. Good for Logic. The thing about it is, when you do good on Kick, or you do good on Kick, do good on Twitch, do good on YouTube, when you keep doing good, they promote your shit more, and you keep doing better. But if you start off not doing good, you're not gonna get promoted. There's nowhere going up. There's no real movability upwards on Kick. You have to come in with a fan base, and Dumpy didn't really do that, which is a shame. I think he should still be on YouTube. Personally, he has Dumpy Unlimited channel where he used to stream on. People only stream on Kick because it makes money and it's less restricted. Well, yeah, it's completely less restricted. I agree with that. That's like the main reason. I see a lot of small streamers do it. Making money, isn't that KCIP where it's like 75 average viewers? Dumpy's not getting that. That can't be one of the reasons he's not getting that. He's nowhere close. So it has to be for like, because it's less restricted. Then it's like, isn't it play games less restricted? I don't know. You don't make money off 5 years. That's what I'm saying. You don't make money off of that. But no, put down the old RC reply, guys. Freddy 2, just because. I like Freddy. Who is it? I don't understand solo Kick streaming without KCIP. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's something like Chud Logic moving over makes complete sense. I think it's a great move for him. YouTube was kind of fucking with him. He didn't let him stream for a week. YouTube's been having problems with streamers and people posting content in general. It makes sense to fully move to Kick. He averages like, what does he average? A couple thousand. Not a couple thousand, at least 1,000. More than 1,000 most of the time I see his shit. He averages a great amount. So you're getting KCIP easily. You're gonna get a bunch of donations. What's up? It's a great move. It's not a good move for Dumpy. I don't like it from Dumpy. This is also from a selfish reason. I don't like it from Dumpy. I'm not clicking on kick. Every so often I'll click on kick for a Chud Logic stream because I know Chud Logic usually I enjoy his coverage. But the problem with Chud Logic is he starts stream at, he's been doing it earlier these past couple days or some shit, but usually it's from like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I'm knocking out by that time, so I'm not watching that.
Again, I should go back to the YouTube side of things, and I'm like, yep, let's go. Let's do this shit together like old times. Let's go back to the 2021 days. Bro, you're my boy. You're my best friend, and we never fucking talk anymore. I call you, you never fucking answer. I text you, you don't respond. Literally, during the Tom shit, I was defending him because I knew he was fucking not a fucking rapist, and you're like, hey, but watch what you say about Tom because you don't want to be on the wrong side of things when this blows up in your face. I was like, this is what I responded.
No,
I said, no, shut the fuck up, dude. It was
I actually agree with what Dumpy said, Aiden said here, because if like you know him as a friend, but I wouldn't come out so adamantly to say no, he didn't rape somebody. I wouldn't come out to adamantly say that about anyone I know online. I can come out and say some shit like, it's always you hear the cup whenever something happens IRL or like police. This is so unlike him. This is so unlike him. I couldn't see him doing this. You say that, but to fully throw your weight around, being like, "Oh no, he didn't do that," it's just a bad idea. Full stop. Tell him looks like he beat the rape allegations. Good on you. Good on you. Didn't beat the age play allegations. I never really cared about the rape shit because I was like, I covered it a little bit, but I was like, we'll see his response. We'll see what we get out of that. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's a real problem. I'll wait for his response first. What I didn't have to wait for his response for was the age play shit. I could talk shit about that right away. You're going into girls specifically for age play shit. That's weird. Would I necessarily call someone like that a pedophile? No. But you're like next step. That is disgusting. The age play shit.
So along the lines of that, I'm not, whatever. Let me finish. Let me fucking finish, dude. What?
And he just went off on his own to stop being the kick Aiden guy? Someone else mentioned it earlier in chat. I didn't read it. I read it, but I didn't say anything about it. But they're right. He was the kick Aiden guy. And they like, the joke about him was they bullied him. They bullied him. And that was the thing. He was like the public punching bag. So what's really the point? Like, if the punching bag grows 2 legs of its own and decides to walk away, can I really be too mad? No. Like, you put him in a position where he's the punching bag and he doesn't want to be a punching bag. I will say, Aiden's personality does turn and usually makes him the punching bag in the end. He usually becomes the punching bag at the end of a lot of shit. He's the punching bag a lot now. But he's more respected here, at least. People respect his takes. He has a level of, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but he's not what he was back then. He was a squeaking. It was funny at the time. It was funny at the time. But I can just understand why he doesn't want to be in that situation. Why if someone like him, where it's like you're just getting the joke because you're getting made fun of the whole time and bullied. I understand why you don't want to be there. Yeah, he hasn't really changed. His voice is just less squeaky. It's still a little high pitched, but it hasn't really changed. He has some credibility here. He can throw his weight around a little bit. And I think that makes him happy. Defending someone just because you're friends isn't really a valid reason to defend them, in my opinion. I don't think it is. I think you can say some shit like, I know him. I don't think he would do that. But to come out there and be like, no, he didn't do that is completely awful. I don't think you should do that at all. When did this call happen? This call was from February of this year. It's on my... I started posting segments on my main channel. The second channel segments, they're going to stay there. I don't give a shit. I'm never going to post any of them on the main channel. There's like 6 of them over here or some shit. Aiden got groomed into being a streamer, and that little boy has turned out to be a blight in the community. He might have been he might have been groomed into being a streamer by calling him the Aidens or Augies so much. I could see that. Yeah.
What do I say? I say, hey, Aiden, I think I said something like, love you, bro. Let's shoot the shit. No response. No fucking response. Oh, whatever. I'm just a piece of shit, Aiden. Whatever, bro. Whatever, dude.
Here's my Aiden criticism. So Dumpy's saying this like a specific thing. He doesn't respond to my shit. Doesn't care about my shit. Aiden doesn't respond to most people. He doesn't. Unless it is necessarily urgent, then there's a chance he responds right away. Most of the time, he will not respond, or he won't respond at all, like in a timely manner at all. That is a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's a good thing, but he doesn't respond. When Aiden first came into space, he was a true crime channel. Yeah. What am I trying to say here? I have a point. So actually, there's a point here that people claim this is all a bit from Dumpy. That him calling in here all is a bit. And I can see that. I don't think it's a bit. I don't. At all. I think it's more of exaggerated his real feelings. The feelings are here. You see them pop up over and over again. It's just exaggerated, amplified in every call he has. Because in every call, every time, it's like the 4th time I've pulled up over the span of the last year. June, this June, February, January, last June. That's like 4 times. Where it's the underlying message that he wants Aiden back and he needs him to stop doing this shit. Peers up. Aiden, even if online shit doesn't pan out, he has a decent education and will do well regardless. Unless he goes out of his way to destroy his life, who knows other e-girls exist. Yeah. He's getting a good education. Apparently he got into a good school. He won't say because he doesn't want to dox himself, but he said he got into his dream school. So he's doing good for himself. Now the argument could be made that if you're trying to go straight the schooling way, that maybe you don't want to be covering all this serious shit all the time. And you do want to go into a more playful stuff. Because the serious shit could end up costing you. Because like you're fucking people like DGG. DGG's known to do crazy shit. You don't want to be around that. I wouldn't say like DGG's the type of shit to call schools even. There's an argument to be made for that. But the arguments are never really in his best interest for why he shouldn't be doing this. Dumpy's going to be revealed in a month to be a scorned lover like Soul. I'm not into that. Dumpy's going to get on stream and be like, yeah, especially when I give you a handy. Yeah, what about that? You forgot those days? You won't even hit me up anymore? There's a chance that happens. I wouldn't put it past him. I'll say non-zero chance that happens.
Fuck you, Aiden. Get me the fuck out of here. Can I respond?
So obviously he's playing up the bit. Very obviously. And it's not a bit. He's playing it up. But it's just, if you make the same point over and over, it's like, it's the layers of irony. You put it in a million layers of irony. What's the truth? You're saying what you really mean, but you act like it's a joke. So it's not. So it's fine. Because he's saying the same shit over and over. Actually, there was a stream I was on with Dumpy from like was it about a year ago? Not a year ago. Fuck. Holy shit. About a month and a half ago, maybe. Where it was me. I called him the Dumpy. He's like, no one wants to hit me up anymore. Then Aiden called in, and Aiden's like, oh. And then he's like, you don't call me anymore, man. That's so fucked up. It's the same shit over and over. They fought before. They will be friends again in no time. I put burn the bridge in the title. All of you is clickbait. I don't think they burned the bridge. This is more to discuss Dumpy's repeated pattern of behavior to desperately try to pull Aiden out of his comfort zone and what he likes doing, and to push him back into where Dumpy likes him being. Not for Aiden's benefit, but for Dumpy's own benefit. And he wants him to call him more. That's pretty much based off of what is going on. I'm not saying the bridges are not burned. They don't hate each other. They're probably still friends. I don't know. I'm not in their heads. I can't tell you. Probably still friends. It's just, yeah, it's just upsetting. No, more like it's embarrassing to continuously bring it up in public when it's like you could legitimately call him and he'll probably call you back soon. Like in that one stream, he called him and Aiden called him back later. Like if you call him, he'll probably call you back later. Like you can get a conversation with him. He's not like some crazy celebrity. I know some dramas where people have reported others to their schools and shit over online drama, but I wouldn't imagine that would be common. I don't think it's common at all. I don't. But like there's a half argument to be made there when you're fucking with shit like when you're doing debates with Destiny and DGG and shit, and strongly opposing stuff he does. You're 12, maybe. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah.
But also I feel like it would matter more for college. Like if they call you fucking high school, call you middle school, shit wouldn't matter. Oh, he's making these videos, slap on the wrist, who gives a fuck? You don't want to get thrown out of a big college. You don't. Expelled, anything. That's all. That'd be awful.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, respond.
Okay, in regards to the not hitting you up stuff, you're right. And before I left, I admitted that when I was in my other VC, I admitted that I have not hit you. Listen, man, I've had a lot going on. You know this. You know this.
No,
I go.
I haven't known it because we haven't talked. How the fuck am I supposed to know it? What the fuck?
Shit's been a bit chaotic. Okay, shit's been a bit chaotic. I should do a better job of hitting you up. And I concede. I concede on that. In regards to the Tom thing, at that point in time,
So just coming off his scored leather, see that the X moved on. A little bit, you get hints of that. When it's literally like, it's even worse than that, because I feel like there's just easy ways Dumpy can hit up Aiden if he wants to. And he doesn't really do that. And instead he gets, in calls like this, he goes online and makes a whole big deal out of it. But it's all bits. It's the Parry shit. It's the Parry shit. You do something, you say something, but oh, it's just a bit. And you layer yourself with so much irony that you try to make your audience think that it's just a bit. There has to be some truth behind it when I keep pulling up different videos and pictures of him doing the same shit.
didn't know enough.
Oh my god, yes we did know. We've known this motherfucker for 10 years.
No, okay.
You're gonna let some bitch with fucking
I know.
nose piercing fucking convince you that he's a pedophile? Okay, bro.
No, I didn't say.
Hey, oh, hold on. This is a good screenshot I have. This is around the time. So I think it's in my Ali Khan screenshots. Yeah, it's a banger Ali Khan screenshot. Okay, now tell him to ghost Dumpy. Isolation. The rumor that Goat Kato forced Aiden to ghost Dumpy. Don't know where this rumor really came from. Probably the best rumor out of all of them. But it's so fucked up what happened there. Throat Kato. We moved on. We're big Goat Kato fans. I don't know if I can say that because I'm actually pretty certain someone just dropped a 2-hour video on Goat Kato. So I'll hold my tongue until I hear what that video is about. But right now, I think we're big Goat Kato fans.
When it comes to his sexual life, I know nothing about that because I'm not.
Why not?
Because I just doesn't come up.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest,
Okay.
despite the fact that I like Tom, despite the fact that
You're a big Goat Kato fans. Please don't capitalize big like that.
I like Tom,
Oh, Ricky was right. I read it, just didn't. I saw it incinerated. Dumpy is the fantasy that Queeman, Dickers, etc. didn't exist. Aiden would pay attention to him. Pretty much. He thinks these, like you can hear in this call, he thinks that those people are in the way from him talking to Aiden. Where was it? Here? Yeah.
These is J-Stock in this too, or is he these new guys? It's this drama shit. It's this high stakes shit where it's really serious and like, you know what I mean? It's just everyone's taking themselves way too seriously, I feel like.
And then we can come back with like the like Styro. We know Styro #1. I haven't watched almost Styro video on Go Cat but I'm sure she did something. I'm sure she did something. There is I don't know what it is though. I'm gonna say here. Styro #1. That is Dumpy's top guy. He makes like the same type of videos. He has like 10,000 subscribers. Good for Styro. Styro runs the narrative online. Not the narrative. He hates Parry, Queeman, and Dickers, and he says it over and over. He's like, "You're just drama slop. You're just drama slop. I hate you guys. They're awful." It starts at the top. It really does. He hates them because Dumpy hates them, and Dumpy hates them because, or I have to assume he hates them because Dumpy hates them. But Dumpy hates them because he thinks they're in the way of getting Aiden back. If Aiden wasn't positioned right next to them and Aiden was still in the Dumpy sphere, would he hate Queeman, Dickers, and Parry? Would he even pay attention? Would Styro be tweeting about him all the time? I doubt it. I think Stero hating them has to prove something about Dumpy not liking them. Dumpy saying shit about not liking them.
It would not surprise me.
Aiden's gone quite bigger than Dumpy, unfortunately, but he did debate Destiny twice now. Props to Queeman for getting Destiny and Wick caught in the act of being in a VC with a little boy. That did happen. With a 16-year-old Aiden underground. It's disgusting. There are valid reasons to hate Parry, but none of these guys have the correct talking points. I agree. Dude, I literally do that shit all the time. It's the I hate this person, but your hate's not correct. I have to defend some people. Like, that's Drake. I don't like Drake. I come off having to defend Drake a lot because people just make shit talking points. Legitimately. Like, I love hating, but was it nuanced hating or some shit? You gotta know what you're talking about. When Aiden said he was no longer a virgin, it was around the time of London trip. Coincidence? No, it had... There was a whole fucking, like, actual big thing about this IRL about does, getting head count as sex. Don't remember what the outcome was. I think that's still a hotly contested thing. Would that, you count that as taking your virginity? I don't think so. So unless it was counting something else, he claims he lost his virginity to, like, when he was drunk to a girl, like, a month later or some shit. Like, a little bit after. I don't think it lines up directly with London. But Solo might have been the first.
If he was into some sexual degen shit, it wouldn't surprise me if you were into some sexual degen shit,
Okay.
right? But the problem
What's the point, though? What's the point of any of this?
It's type of virginity, not just... Yeah, it's a type of virginity that Soul might have taken from him, which...
The problem I was having was, no, we shouldn't jump the gun on our opinion, because if it did turn out that they were right, you wouldn't want to be the guy that is a screenshot preemptively.
Bro, nigga, I wasn't jumping the gun on any opinion. I said...
Dumpy claims to be, like, 12% black. Do we believe him? The one that flocked to Parry make me feel bad for them. They're like the girls in college that would flock to the most obvious abusive guy thinking they could fix him. Yeah, I have snark for not necessarily all the women in the community, but no, it's Twiggy. Who am I saying? Not the women in his community, but I talk about some of the people in Parry's community later. There's a segment for that. I don't believe someone would lie about that. I don't think so either, but I don't know.
That bitch was a community hole. I was replying to her like shit talking.
Yes,
like
and
what are we talking?
And I'm saying if it turned out she turned out to be an insane fucking liar, I agree. But if it turned out that she wasn't, which at that point we didn't have enough information, and it very well could have.
Is 12 that much more than the 5 most people claim? Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm Israeli.
That could have fucked you in the
Thanks,
ass.
Kuna42.
You were right, okay? You were right. So
not even I was right. No, nothing would have fucked me in the ass because I wasn't. I wasn't like no. Because all you motherfuckers were tweeting shit like, fuck.
That's 12 and 5. Oh, this is all. Hold on. This is all about Dumpy being black. I don't really believe him. I think it was a Keemstar reference. Yeah, I don't really believe him, Dumpy. It's not that I don't think he should be able to say it because of how percentage black he is. I just don't think he's black at all. I don't think he even has a percent in him. Dumpy also has a Jufro. He does have a Jufro. Like, is it in the thumbnail of this? I think I put on the thumbnail. Yeah, he does have a Jufro. Someone lie about it to say the N-word, blurry. Get back to your cage, white boy. I completely forgot what I said about that. People do. People lie about being black all the time, say the N-word. That is just... 12% is too specific. It's not actually. Because 12... Think about it. 12, 25, 50, 100. If it's 12%, that means it's one of your great-grandparents? 50 is 50's parents. 25's grandparents. 12 would be great-grandparents. You're claiming one of your great-grandparents is black. 12% is actually not very specific at all. That's just like a normal guess. 1/16th Cherokee? Kind of fire.
Little memes and shit, jokes like shitting on Tom, whatever the fuck. Okay, I get it. It's fun to meme about it. I get it. Not you. I'm just, you know, I'm this side of the drama faggot community. Like, I get it, right? But hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I was making memes. I wasn't like hard pressing my stance on this.
That's-
Motherfucker, I'm Dumpy.
That's fair, but because
Dude,
you're
no one gives a shit about my take on any of this. I don't care about any of this.
fair,
I want my
that's
friend
fair.
back. I want Aiden back, dude. What happened to DC? What happened?
He wants Aiden back. Does he claim to be gay too? I don't know. I don't think Dumpy claims to be gay. He might be gay.
happened to VidCon? Like, where have you been, bro? I haven't seen you in fucking 4 years.
12% gay. I'll hit up Dumpy about this. They are saying you're 12% black. Thoughts? Just we'll get a response. We'll get a response.
You went across the.
You can't be talking about a Jew-fro with that hair, man. Shave that shit off completely. Makes me want to get a DIY clit circumcision with dull scissors. I think I can. I think I can still, actually.
You went across the Atlantic to get backstabbed before you hung out with me again. Like, what the fuck?
Why don't you come to California? I've invited you multiple times.
Okay, you know what, dude? I'll fucking I'll go to California. Let's go. Let's set this up.
What's a Jew-fro? A lot of Jewish people have like this type of afro. I don't know the reason behind it. I don't know why. It is like a Jewish thing. I don't know if it's like a lot of Jewish people just happen to have this type of hair. A lot of Jewish people go specifically for this haircut. Aiden gets like a perm. I've heard that theory. I want to be shocked. Let's just say that.
If you're serious, I will.
Let's set it up. You have the Jewish coin. Fucking, you have the Israel sponsor. Like, let's set this up. You have the Israel sponsorship. Like, fly me out. Fucking, let's do it. Let's set it up.
You want me to fly?
Dude, I'm washed up. I'm a.
Not a theory. It's true. He gets perms. Okay. My hair is curly. Am I a Jew? Sure. Yeah, you're a Jew. You can't pull that shit off in public. Women will be putting your pictures in the possible rapist group chats to watch out for.
Relevant. I can't, dude. I'm barely scrapping by. You're my Israel, dude. You have.
So apparently, here's how. Dumpy is gonna go hang out in July with Aiden. They're going to VidCon. Aiden's not going to VidCon, but he lives in LA. So they're hanging out in July. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully there's a big beef and I get to cover it or some shit. That's the goal. I don't know what the fuck my OBS is doing. Israeli sponsorship might be the admission of guilt, to be fair. I think he just said Israeli sponsorship because he's Jewish. That's my guess.
You get fucking 100 grand a month or some shit, bro. Like, come on, let's set this up.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Is he really getting mad because... Yeah, he is getting mad because Aiden hasn't been hanging out with him, hasn't been reaching out to him, responding to his texts, hasn't been calling with him. It is Augie Boblax shit. Yeah, it legitimately is Boblax talking about Augie when Augie left. Type shit. He dug himself in such a hole. Not dug himself in such a hole. Something like that. He's laid himself in so much irony that it seems like a bit. But when you do the same bit 4 times in a year, you're probably right. All right. New Bobby banger tweet just dropped a few hours ago. Is it the one with he has tits? I'm not pulling it up, but we support Boblax in their transition. Jimmy, I'm going to need an age reveal on you for the dossier. Age reveal? 19. I've said that multiple times.
My bad. I'm leaking. My bad.
All right. Look,
Sorry.
we'll work some out. We'll the big decision. We'll figure out.
No, but that's what it always is. And dude, you'll like rarely ever call in, which is fine. I don't care. But like I'm saying, whenever you do, we get on great.
Because the
bro.
truth, yes. The truth.
We'd be attending VidCon. Fuck no. Dude, awful shit. I will not be there.
Of the matter.
Unless we have a JXMMY0 fan meetup. Are you gonna meet maybe one person if we're lucky? Get my shit rocked, but do you remember that one time I called into your stream, wasted, and shared YouTube trade secrets? I don't, because I was wasted. I do remember that. That was during the Turkey Tom drama, and you gave your whole take on the Turkey Tom drama.
There is. we do completely different shit streaming wise. There's not going to be.
We can merge out the Guna 42 meetup. We could. We'd have a huge meetup.
That's good.
Overlap.
That's good. We don't need a fucking overlap. It's just fun. My shit's just fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
My
But
shit's fun. Your shit's super high stakes serious.
But when
We're
I-
like,
but
yeah,
when I-
yeah, fuck.
We should crash a Dumpy party. Yeah, we should be there, Cal. If you want to come pick me up, Cal, we should be there.
Fucking no, you got fucking what's his face? You got fuckface Chud Logic and
Tom's only crime was having a massive hog. I think the age play shit. I think him going for girls that specifically have like age play hashtags is a problem. Let's egg his function. Let's egg Aiden's house. Let's just egg his house or his apartment or some shit.
in your ear. Aiden, it's over for you, brother. It's over, Aiden. I can't believe that. Is it over for you? Is it over? No, it's not. So what the fuck are we even talking about here, bro? Like,
Was Tom really packing, or were the girls just small? I doubt the PWC clients. I don't know. You have to ask Tom. You know, or I guess you have to ask one of the girls about it. None of my
what are we
business.
saying
Listen,
right now?
listen.
What are we
there's
saying right now?
Listen. There's two Aidens, okay? There's the content Aiden, and then there's the real Aiden.
We want the
And
real Aiden back.
The real Aiden is still here, but the content Aiden has kept him busy. Okay, so you're right. I need to do a better job of talking to you. We do have a lot.
He's Bulgarian, not even white. I didn't know Bulgarians claim not to be white. I just thought they were white.
Of fun when we talk, and that's on me. Okay.
Dude, 6 years of friendship down the drain, I guess.
It's
right?
not
Holy
down the
fuck.
drain. It's not down. I'm not saying. Okay, it's not down the drain. There have been periods of time before, well before this, years ago, where I would stop hitting you.
Old youngin doesn't know the old lighter at the doorknob tech. Slavs ain't white, bro. I don't give a shit about them, so I can't really talk too much about them. They claim to be white, but they're Turkish.
Up for like 2 months. It's happened. It's not. It's nothing to do with you personally. I'm just very bad at this kind
It
of
is a
thing.
personal thing.
It-
Because if
if it's a-
fucking PewDiePie hit you up, you would have fucking talked to him. So it is a personal thing. And I am offended.
Oh, no, you know what? You know what? I would, but not if PewDiePie hit me up as a friend. If he was hitting me up for content shit, sure. Because I was so invested in the content side of things, I lost the real Aiden. Okay? And the
Okay.
real Aiden needs to
So
make a
true.
comeback, and I'm
Alright.
committed.
Yeah,
I'm committed.
make videos again, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I say this to you directly in your streams and shit. Your streams fucking suck, dude. Your streams are fucking dog shit, bro. That's not the real you. I know the real you. That's not the real you.
Jimmy's like a Slavic rapist with the hairdo. I think you're just saying anything now. Literally just chatting shit.
You sit there like a fucking statue.
So we all agree Dumpy was actually upset here. I thought he was a little upset, just a little bit, but it's all layered irony. But I pulled him up 3 other instances of him doing this, including 2 days ago from the past year, because he did that like 2 days ago in chat. Did this in here. He did this in the call again with JXMMY0 calling. He did this for Hooked. He was begging for them to come back and Hooked. It's a repeated pattern of behavior here. So like, he has to care. I knew he cared a little bit. You can tell looking back at it, he obviously cares. He's obviously upset by this. His points are points that he's made multiple times. Even here, when he's being serious, he's making the same points. He's just being a little funny with it. He's saying like PewDiePie, he's throwing a little funniness, being a little irony, a little bit of funny in it. So you think if you come away, you're like, oh, he's just fucking around.
And don't even say anything half the time. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that Purple Parry Dickers Queenman just got called in the N-word. Holy shit, this is a big deal.
I also agree I gotta stop covering shit like
Bro,
that.
you gotta actually cover shit your fucking pat. Because number one, you're hanging around people that don't even like you, that they constantly probably shit talk you, they backstab you. Okay.
Dude, we
Are
know.
you still hanging with them, or
Can I
did you
ban
cut
this
them?
all? Let it go for like the stream. I mean, it literally is one joke. I hope it moves on to a second joke, but we'll see.
Off? Are you still like,
No,
friends with-
I'm not hanging with the people that backstab me. I cut a lot of people off. You've missed a lot of the lore.
Chat, was that a backstab or no? 'Cause I think
John-
that was a fucking backstab. And also, the Nick Diorio thing was a backstab too, by the way. That was a humongous backstab.
Funny the first time, yeah. It broke my heart the first time. because I got my hair cut right before that, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna stream, and they're gonna be like, oh, look, you cut your hair because of the comment. It got to you. And I'm like, broke my heart.
But you kept hanging out with that dumb fuck. So it's kind of on you at the end of the day too, right? Because you kept hanging out with Purple Parry Dickers.
Yes,
Does Dumpy still sweep for Diorio? I don't think he talks about Diorio. So you can claim that as a sweep. You can claim that as a soft sweep because he refuses to even talk breach the subject. But I'll say no.
I understand, but I have caught a lot of. Listen, Junk's been. Is Junk still here?
Yes,
I'm getting called a rapist in the chat by Kathy
Junk, have I?
Kathy
Junk,
has been
have I
on my
cut a lot of
cock
people
hole
off?
this whole time.
Lumpy actually got upset that Lumpy Willie and Kosher Kathy were calling him a rapist and a pedophile in chat.
I would say, I would say you have.
Did you cut off Purple Parry Dickers, Cleveland?
I'm not. I'm not friends with Parry anymore.
You debated him yesterday. It was very contentious.
I argue. I'm not friends with him.
You debated him?
Yeah, but I'm not friend. That doesn't mean I'm friends.
Oh, I've seen that recent picture. I don't have it pulled up though. Dumpy is very good. I like Dumpy. But here's my problem. Essentially, this is my problem with everybody in that community. I like what they do in that community. I'll look over there sometimes. I know no one else in commentary does. I'll go see what they're doing. I like it. When they come over here to do shit over in this side of commentary, they always fuck it up. They're never funny. They never have an interesting bit. They never bring anything good to the table. It's always some bullshit slop. Yeah, slop for better. Coal. Let's say coal. Always some coal. Was that the photo? I saw it in Icy earlier. Let me just. I'll find it. He just yells. I think he's funny most of the time. When I watch his streams, he doesn't really yell. As often. Can't believe you came from the Dumpy sphere. I like the Dumpy sphere. My problem with Dumpy sphere is they don't know how to handle themselves outside of their own sphere. They know how to handle themselves with each other, but it never works when they try to handle themselves with other people. And the thing is, I feel like I'm a personable person, a personable guy. I feel like I handle myself with other people. They can't. Like, at all. And also, I care about this bullshit. I care to cover bullshit. Like, they don't. They're like, oh, it's just gay community drama. All I cover is gay community drama. I find it entertaining. I'm looking for the Queeman screenshot. I'll keep playing. I'll pull up the Queeman screenshot.
With them.
No, I know, but like, dude, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, dude, fuck that guy. He fucked you over.
Yeah, they just bring up old RFC days. It's, remember when this happened? It's, you ever seen an Alex Gekmo space? Or heard Alex Gekmo talk? It's like a fucking blast from the past. It's insane. Like, he'll just be talking. He's like, this reminds me of when Doc on the radio did this. And I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you talking about? That shit happened like 5 years ago. Move on. Here it is. Here's the Queeman photo. Queeman trying to bag himself a stud, is what I'm hearing. Good on him. Don't know what the fuck he's doing. At this point, I'll allow him. He can use a wiggler. That's it. No more of this. Heroin Hayes. I saw this screenshot. And it was so funny because I saw the screenshot. I was like, no way that's real. I had to go to YouTube and to click on a stream, and it was. Shaved sides and no haircut. Let's go to a stream. I think his name is Queeman. Here he is. He's fucking stream. Okay, hold on. I'll get the stream. Like right around here-ish.
Yeah,
there it is.
Groups like ISIS springing up. So there is like a firm.
Does he never full screen? Is there not one full screen moment during this entire stream? Dude, there's no way. He was timing out people for bringing it up. Yeah, that's how I felt today. That's how, if I went live and people were like, holy shit, your haircut sucks, timing everyone out, end his stream, no more streams for the next 3 months. I have to feel for Queeman here.
Like saying the fan.
Check inbox. He knows better than to full screen. I think so. He just didn't have full screen the entire time. Oh yeah, I do have the screenshot as well. That's I got my hair so right this day. Dude, this is the fruitiest comment I've ever seen. Somebody get a cam on with hair like that, it should be punishable. That one I can kind of agree with. Cause it's like you didn't brush your shit. Didn't even attempt to run water through it. It's like you just weren't doing shit. If it's Minecraft, I'm blocking you, Junk, by the way. Stormy just posted this and I see, holy shit. Dude, oh, those his fingers? What the fuck is that? What finger is that? What the fuck is he posting? I'm gonna say this has Stormy Big Finger. Is that a foot? I want to say foot, but there's like too much separation down here. Yeah, it has to be a foot. There's no way it's not a foot. Also, here's this. I hate for the little side tangent to snark Stormy again. Look how wet his trackpad is. This and those are Arby's toes. Yeah, they're toes. They look like toes. Dude, look at this trackpad. It has a little reflection at the bottom of the Minecraft because how wet it is. He's playing in a hot ass room. Hand grease going onto the computer, sweat or melting on the fucking trackpad. This is disgusting. That's oil? Dude, this is bad. This is bad. I'm telling you, dude, this is... I saw this. Yeah, I know to act. Crop top so hot it's melting all the oil on his skin in a big ass puddle. That's what it looks like. This is awful. The fuck dog looping up his mouse pad. That's you. Am I tripping? Scully Skeletal? Are this a separate person? No. Just fucking. So they are different people. How are they different people? How is Stormy Skeleton and Scully the Skeletal different people? That's like literally a flip on Stormy Skeleton. That's like what the Stormy Skeleton would name an alt account. What? I 100% thought that was a Stormy Skeleton alt account. Alright. My apologies. You're fucking me. I had no clue. So I'd like to apologize to Scully, the Skeletal. That was uncalled for. But that also means, I guess I don't think I've ever seen Stormy Skeleton in chat then.
Multiple times.
Agreed.
That's not a friend, dude.
Yeah,
I'm an
Kurt,
actual friend. I'm telling you to your face, your content shit, make it better. You did the same thing with me when I was a small channel, bro. You helped me get big. You fucking gave me a lot of advice.
There it is. Okay. So, Dumpy is saying, your streams are ass. They're not doing it. Go back to these videos. The videos that I like when I'm watching your shit. But Dumpy streams to like 5 people. He barely talks gaming. Streams on Kick now. Are you gonna like when someone tells you, stop doing that, stop streaming, make the content I like from you to make? No one does that to Dumpy. You want to stream? Cool. That's what you want to do. Just fully telling your friend, stop streaming, make videos. It's kind of fucked up, in all honesty. And that's why I'm calling out you, Juncture Gaming. Because this Juncture Gaming guy, I was narking him for not making his Nicholas Theorio video yesterday, and he was like, oh, where's your Jackal Gold Kick video? Where's your Jackal Gold Kick video? I've done like 73 streams this year or some shit. Junk, No videos, no streams, no nothing. And he's trying to bring it back on me. Like, where's your videos? I could have had a video. Actually, I did have a video out. Fuck you. I did the Sean Patrick Richards video. I did a video actually. So junk, dog shit snark, dog shit Minecraft server. We're done with junk. June 2026. We're junk drawer gaming is over party. We're done with them.
Shouted me out. Like, bro, I will always thank you for that. We hang out, we have a good time, we go to DC, we get a little crazy. What happened to that shit?
But you have to remember, the one that was shouting at, that was the content, Aiden. I didn't do that because you're my friend. I did that because I saw...
What the fuck?
No, listen.
Oh my god, you're talking like an NPC, bro. Dude, oh my god, are you... Jimmy, did you hear what he just said?
You don't... I'm not...
Jimmy,
can I
Jimmy,
clarify?
did you hear what he just said? Okay, clarify.
So, we already got to the bottom of this. I don't need to show more proof to make my claims. My claims are all there with Dumpy. Dumpy is scorned. He just wants his baby boy, Aiden, projects again. And Aiden has moved on to more serious topics. And sometimes it's the thing that if you're moving forward in life to something that you want to do, and these people are, it's peers dragging you back because they say, don't cover the serious shit. Cover what you want, cover what I want you to cover. Come hang out with me 24/7. It feels like they're dragging you back. Because they probably are with a mentality like that. I can understand why you wouldn't talk to them as much. Not necessarily because of that, even. But there's also the point that they have shown no interest with trying to integrate into his space at all, or anything he does. So there's no reason for him to talk to them as much. The only reason he would talk to them is because they're friends, and they like to talk to friends. But if you're going to continuously be like, what the fuck you're doing isn't working, fuck your streams, make videos, I can see why he'd be less friendly with them. So, I guess here's a PSA at the end. If Dumpy wants to get back in Aiden's good graces, stop bitching about everything Aiden does. Let him do his own thing. Don't try to derail streams like he was doing for this stream. Maybe hit him up once in a while. If he doesn't respond, oh well. Call him. Yeah, I know he picks up sometimes when you call. Like, if you really want to care, if you really care to get back into his circle, show an interest in what he cares about. I mean, Aiden's content change shouldn't change their personal friendship. No, but Aiden's content shift has led, like, you see Dumpy out there. Why didn't you press Dumpy hard in this call? I didn't draw the lines, everything together till like now. And so, it shouldn't change your personal friendship if they try to go in a different way. But Dumpy very obviously feels slighted by it. Very obviously feels slighted by it. By telling, because he went to a different direction, making commentary video streams over here, he's like, leave all of them, come back to my community. Come back over here to our community. He very obviously feels slighted. You're in a very clear pattern now. It is, that's what I'm saying. Back then, I didn't really even think about the call that happened a month beforehand, and I didn't really put the rehook shit into perspective until Ricky said it. But it's like over and over, it's him doing the same shit, trying to pull Aiden back. And the content that Aiden's making specifically shouldn't affect their friendship. But Dumpy feels slighted by it, and that might be affecting their friendship. I don't know, that's a speculation. But yeah, overall, just stop bitching about it online, pretty much. If you're gonna bitch about it in his DMs. Or if you're gonna make a serious deal about it, make a serious deal about it. Don't go halfway. Don't like, no one likes someone teetering where it could be a joke, it couldn't be a joke. Don't go halfway. If you're gonna make it, if you're gonna, I'm gonna say it, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but either you care or you don't. Or if you want to make it public, or you want to make it private. You can't do a half-seas shit. Because, like, he's been doing it here, but Tony doesn't like when you switch up on your friends. The one joke they have for Aiden is you switch up on your friends. And I could see, because Aiden hasn't went back and talked to them in a while, when their whole thing for the past couple months has been, you switched up on us, I could see why maybe he wouldn't want to go back. because this feels agitative, like poking the bear pretty much. I can see why he wouldn't want to go back to that. So, is that the reason? I don't know. But it feels counterintuitive what Dumpy's been doing this whole time. So yeah, Dumpy, if you want to stop this horrible shit that's going on in your friendship, maybe. I don't fucking know. I can't tell you to do with friendship. Just stop putting it all online. Stop blasting it out. And that's my Dumpy segment. That's my Dumpy segment. That's Parry shit. We'll get to the Parry shit. That's me. That's me. Let's go back to... Have you seen the JG4L shit and got jealous? Maybe. I don't know. I could see that angle that he wants the type of community Aiden has, but then also he actually does despise Aiden's community. Not even out of a jealousy thing. The people in Aiden's community bully the fuck out of Dumpy. Like, he does dislike them. That's my general chat. Because I talked about it briefly in there. I talked about Chronic Sonic. You guys know Chronic Sonic? He's a member of the community. We like Chronic. He left Aiden's server though. He left a lot of the servers. Only 2 main servers he's in right now are Parry's server and my server. Chronic's like a son to me. We like Chronic, but Chronic has been going through some problems recently. He has retired from Twitter. Jimmy is haram. By the way, I don't know if you know, but I retired from Twitter. People were too mean to Chronic, and he just straight up retired from Twitter. It's not No Swagger account, where he posts a bunch of clips, he like a name for himself a little bit, he posted VTuber clips. He retired. He's done. I was like, oh, that's a little embarrassing. And I think it all stems back to one thing. We'll get back to it. It kind of has to do with this, actually. It made me depressed and distracted me from other things. I don't see it. Oh, yeah. What could have made him depressed? He has a really big problem. A really huge problem with... What's the term? Oh, this clipping arc. He's ascended within the community. I was so proud of him. I did like when he was clipping. But the same problems were there. If you can think about Green's stream, when Green covered Chronic getting fucking like the Chronic JG4L stage in that server, that was bad. Green covered it. Green told Chronic, you're half white, you're half good. It's an Indian side, it's bad. That's always been Chronic's weakness. Saying anything bad about Indian people. I think it gets to him every time. He's quitting the servers and like all these servers, he's quitting them about a dozen times. Because too many people say shit about Indian people, and he leaves. But the problem is, people keep saying shit about Indian people around him because I got tagged in something. What is this? That's pretty far. People keep making fun of him for being Indian because he keeps opening himself for it. And I made this point during the last segment, but I'll make it again so we can have a cool little Chronic segment. Kosher Kathy claims to be Indian. Are they Indian? I have no fucking clue. Everything's a bit for them. Everything's a persona. I have no clue for anything for them. But they claim to be Indian. They put on the Indian accent. And that's fine. Sometimes people are like, oh, you're fucking Indian. And Kathy doesn't take it to heart. Kathy keeps going. Our Kathy is Bangladeshi? See, that could be anything. I have no clue. That's what matters. A lot of people think they're Indian. A lot of people call them Indian. That's the thing. They claim to be Indian sometimes even. And to the perception is they're Indian. And people hate on them sometimes for that. And Kathy kind of just doesn't give them like any time of day for that. And kind of pushes what they're pushing still. And it kind of just stops. In spaces like this, the Indian hate only goes as much as you let it go. Like, he lets it get to him. So people keep pushing it. If he just didn't care as much, or not didn't care as much, didn't outwardly care as much, didn't tell you he cared as much by his actions, people wouldn't do it as much. People love agitating. People love getting people pissed. I already mentioned it earlier. The thing about if I'll do the same hypothetical. If I said I hate when people snark my hair, it makes me so pissed, and I crash out every time someone snarks my hair, that's gonna make you want to snark my hair more. Because you're like, oh, he's gonna crash out. I'd love seeing my favorite streamer crash out, my favorite fucking internet shitter crash out, chatter, Twitter page. You know it's gonna work. It's gonna work every time. We love agitating people. I love agitating Aiden. There's the London jokes. It's so easy to get it to work. This is the one community where those jokes shouldn't bother you? No. It is a more aggressive community. It's not like, it's a little edgy. It's not the most edgiest community ever. But like, if you're gonna join this community, you should expect jokes like that. But nope, you just can't take it. And he very obviously can't take it to the fact that I barely even see Indian jokes in this community. Except for when it's at Chronic. Like, Mantis is Indian. I don't even see that snark. People snark Mantis for being a sad poster and like a really depressed and unhelpable. But I don't really see snark for them being Indian. Chronic gets snark for being Indian because it gets to him. And you can't change your perception anymore. I was gonna say, if he wants to come back, the perception, you have to stop the caring and stop giving them what they want. But people only do it because the Chronic is obviously bothered by it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can stop giving what they want. But at this point, you've shown you obviously care. So even if you stop typing, like you stop typing like you care, you stop giving them this little satisfaction seeing your message, they know it still bothers you. Even if you're not giving them the affection by typing it out and putting it in full display, they know it still gets to you. And so Chronic's completely fucked on this. He already dug himself in a huge hole. Because even if he doesn't respond, he knows it gets to him. He has no self-control around his insecurities. Yeah, that is true. Like I mentioned earlier, there was he said, Chronic said Spawndao should apologize for all his Indian comments or something. And someone said, why? And he said, because India's going to take over the US soon. Or Indians are going to take over the US in the next 20 years. And I put, Indians can barely take care of their own country. Funny joke. I don't think India's ran the greatest. I don't think the US is ran the greatest. But it's a funny joke. I don't think they can't even run their own country. And he got mad. He was like, you're racist. You're a piece of shit. And then Green started debating him about some diagnosis or some shit. And he left the space. I don't think he's been back since then. Maybe because he's Indian. The snark also affects his chakras. How much Indian people are in the space? No. Like Ali Khan has one of those type of names, I guess. Is Ali Khan a white guy in Ohio? Probably. But he has one of those names. Where do you think? Maybe from like that sector, that sphere? So you may be thinking they get a lot of hate for it. No. I just don't say shit. Someone tries to snark you for it, kind of just don't bring much attention to it. People stop. Legitimately. There's been like snarks against me in the past where I'm like, okay, that upsets me. That's snark. But here's the thing, just don't mention it. And they've been gone. They've been gone for like months. So, but some people just can't take it. Chronic's one of them. He just can't take any of the scrutiny. So he's retiring from Twitter. I think that's a bad move, retiring from Twitter. I think he was good on Twitter. I think he made good tweets. I can pull this up because this is gonna be related. It's Twitter Chronic shit. Where were you? Right here? I'm not right there. Where am I? Here? Yeah, these two. Okay. I have what stream will I not mention junk for grooming on? I have a junk for grooming account. Here it is. With a video called Must Debate whilst there is running from Purple Parry Gaming. Fully edited video going over all the things, everything in here. Yeah, he was doing good clips. He was doing really good clips. But he's retired because he got mad people called him Indian. It's not hard to change your Twitter feed. I think it's more of the people responding to him, because the people responding to him already knew it's Chronic, or they figure out he's Indian because a lot of the people that hate Chronic already know he's Indian, so they just send shit at him. Like, look. Your entire existence online is clipping streamers and jerking off with cow shit in your bumfuck Hindu village in the slums. It's not going anywhere near Parry in fear of... I'm not going anywhere near Parry in fear of him going on my laptop and leaking my info. It's shit like that, like Wildster. How did Wildster know that was Chronic? How do you know it's not No Swagger? Everyone figures it out. The not Chronic account is ass. I forgot who runs that one. That's Kathy. Every so often the bit's good. The clip's good. I can't agree with every message they make. Some of them are just schizophrenic. But I like Kathy. I think Kathy has a lot of dumb shit and tries to control a lot of like narratives and shit and try to control a lot of people. He's mentioned Parry way too much for my liking. That the problem is when good Parry snark does come about, it gets like the water's already muddy because you already mentioned Parry too much. It's like I don't know. If you spam the same move, like fighting, I guess. If you spam the same move over and over, it's gonna be predictable. Even if it's a good move, it's predictable. They're gonna know it's coming. Or if you save it for once, it's much better. For the one surprise one. That's like if you're covering shit. If you beat it to death, it sucks. It's super simple. That's what he does with Parry. And like here's people snarking with him for being Indian because like everybody just knew he was Indian, and it's got to him. This specifically even got to him. He was bitching about Wildster, how much he hates Wildster because of this. One thing I see is that when the snark is legitimate, no one wants to go near it. Such a shame. I cover the snark. I love the snark. I love the snark Parry. The thing is, people snark Parry for his view count. I don't really give a shit about that. Like, I don't give a shit. He's getting less viewers than he used to. Sick. He's covering shit that's ass and no one cares about. Sick. I don't care to snark that. I care what snark about the other shit. Like, we can move on from this now. Let's go to this, then here. Let's go to my first Parry segment. Here we go. Parry's mod, Swedish Crow. We all know Swedish Crow. Shout out Swedish Crow. The fuck is Chips on about? What did you do, Parry? Sorry, Crow. I sold your mod for 65 euros. Oh, alright. Nothing important then. Quella. Well, you're on your own, girl. Quella put, I'm not happy. This is disgusting. What an ungrateful cunt. He doesn't deserve your free labor. So, what happened here is Spinal BJ, renowned pedophile Spinal BJ, sent a Parry $65 to remove Swedish Crow's mod. He did. Very pussy behavior from Parry. Why is Spinal BJ even around still? Another great question. But he's like, here's $65, remove one of your mods. And Parry's like, okay, I'll do anything for money. I'll do anything for money. Yeah, I'll remove a mod. So, and like, that's one of your top mods that made the other mods unhappy because they're like, what the fuck are you doing, Parry? You got the other, there's a bunch of messages like, oh, I got screenshots. Some of them got sent, some of them I screenshot of myself. You deserve your free labor. I'm just going through them. That's whatever. It is what it is. I ain't surprised. It's Parry after all. I thought better of him. Silly me, I guess. I'm down bad. So did I. No. Always here if you need advice. Anything about anything though. Only for you though. And the other peeps. Not Parry. Try being better at content creation instead of this bullshit. Parry did a kick stream with Spinal. How long ago was that? Was it more than a week? I guess I'll search on the side. I doubt it. I doubt the VOD's still up. Parry makes a clap for Spinal. Yeah, Parry goes above and beyond for Spinal. I think it's because people call Spinal out, so he's like, it's to stick it to them. It's like, hey, look, I'm not bending the knee. But it's like, you're kind of defending like this dude who has obvious pedophilic intentions. It's just crazy pedophilic shit.
Fucking dude,
There it is. Yep. He has Spinal.
It's like Firefox. Sometimes it like breaks like that. Oh no, I can't fucking hold on. Hopefully people are still.
Yep. He has Spinal on stream.
Fuck.
Harry, they're gonna start dropping.
Fuck.
and let them know.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll add to. I guess I'll add everyone on Discord.
This is someone.
So you had 20 minutes we just hung out with Spinal.
Let me just So now we have this. Okay, we.
I'll finish it. Yes.
I think I'm gonna regret.
Is Parry in a hotel? No, it's the same room. The camera just keeps tilting. And it's so zoomed in. Aiden, I hated the snark originally, but with how it keeps zooming in more and more, I think Aiden is right, and Parry doesn't want to show how fat he is, or maybe his room's messy or some shit, and he doesn't want to show it. I think it's because he's fat. He doesn't want to show it, so he keeps zooming in the camera more and more.
I'm gonna regret.
I don't get it.
You're gonna demod Quella
No,
now?
I think I'm Quella's. You know, they're scolding me for demodding Crow is what I meant.
What's she saying?
Saying, what an ungrateful cunt. He doesn't deserve your free labor.
Okay, free labor or $65? Cole, I think you're missing the big point here. $65 or free labor? Which one's really helping Parry out here?
Shit, man.
Free labor. Crow barely did anything. She timed me out once.
Dude, Spinal's sitting there gloating. I'm gonna be real. Thank you for mentioning this, Ricky. I pulled it up. Got to the exact point I needed to, apparently. I didn't know he talked about this on stream already. So, Spinal's sitting there being like, look, I donated him $65, and you got unmodded. Fuck you. Very pussy shit to care this much about it. Very pussy from Parry as well. Purple pussy gaming. Unmodding one of your mods because someone sent you $65. You can never be down that desperate as a streamer. And it's just horrible that Parry, I think he's sitting there realizing, he's like, man, Spinal BJ dictates how I run my Discord server. If Spinal BJ dictated anything about my life, I'd kill myself. Like, dead ass. Dude, if I had to sit and call Spinal PJ,
and we're acting like
over.
she did something good. Dude, you gotta get rid of these women as your moderators.
Oh, shut up, man. Don't get started
They
with
need
that.
to go.
They're very helpful. Shut up. Shut up, man.
Exactly. She unmodded. Crow unmodded herself for the Aiden drama, and she spurred out because something happened. She said,
That's
"Oh,
not
unmod me." So it's like, does she really need mod to begin with?
I don't think that's what happened. She
What
said
happened
like, Hick was
dude, what the fuck this? Thank you, Ricky. Purple Pros generating announcements. Hi everyone, I'm watching Good Time Movie with Spinal at Kick. Dude. Yeah, I can't believe this. I don't know why the fuck you'd want to associate with Spinal, like in the slightest.
Whatever. That's what I heard.
But why would that make her want to be demodded? She should have timed him out. But no.
We'll keep going through this, and then maybe watch more of that. Sell more people's mods, lol. Black Plague, Emery, he called in the Bow Blacks. He got put in a segment recently. I'll pull that up later. Nah, I'm talking about Emery right now. Pull it up now. Emery is cool. I don't have a big problem with them. I don't think they're like some fucking evil person that does crazy shit. I just think they're cool. Wait, what is it? Not that. This. Bowblacks versus Denims win, and YouTube correction. Look, there he is. Emery. Does Parry actually follow Cunny accounts, or was that just a bit? I remember he was very vague about it. He follows them. No, he very definitely follows them. So there he is, Emery. Oh, that's my account. The reason is because he has to be hungry to find content. Have we ever? I don't know. I didn't watch Parry. I don't watch Parry the most. I used to watch him a little bit. A good amount. Maybe like once every other stream, some shit. Has he ever covered like a random person that draws lolly on Twitter? A random trans person on Twitter? Has that ever been like a stream segment for him? Because he claims it's so he can do research for content. Actually, I don't know if I broke the story about Parry following those accounts. Green posted it on Twitter. I made a stream segment about it. Parry called in. got 1,000 views. So I kind of wrote the story about this.
People missed a few of the worst ones, really. Like, there's one called, this one's epic. There's one called Iron Lily. That one you could even argue is lowly. That is transbulge, but you should see their posts. They're like epic.
So he argues it's he said this one you can even argue is a lolly. Expect people to question you following.
Maltese Knight Templar.
Person?
Like, there's one called, this one's epic. Me out on it. I followed it because I drew a Maltese Knight.
You gotta go through your following. You are the...
That's not surprising. I thought I just...
That was like naked little girls drawn that he followed because of a Maltese Knight Templar or some shit. But like, yeah, no, he definitely follows accounts. I think he still does, actually. Hold on, let me pull it up. All censored, huh? I had to censor it in post. I posted the segment the same day because it was like someone's gonna need to watch this about him. Like, it's funny. Someone's gonna watch it. Someone did watch it. I don't know if you guys know about this. Brandon Buckingham put my stream segment in his Parry video. So, and that's why I got a lot more views because people saw it. Brandon's video, like, what the fuck's this Parry guy on about? So he searched for himself and found my video. In chat, Bobby B asked, did you expect people to question you following them?
No, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I didn't. But you see what I mean, right? That's
see,
like,
Parry,
this is by far the worst.
Yeah, this is. This is pretty bad.
I stand by it, is my point, you know?
And what's even more ironic, I'm
on the B-Bug video.
Material.
But no one called me out on it.
In chat, Bob. Dude, I'm on the amazing stuff. Great times. But we're here now. Some more people's mods. Parry, fire up a stream again and take your lashings like a man. I need to reflect on this. Like a man, good one. Saying he's not like a man. Dude, it's like a fucking tense situation, and you're fucking plugging a tweet about Gem Queeman. It's worse than that. You're plugging a response to a tweet by federal rape about Femme Queeman. I might have permanently and irreversibly destroyed my relationship with every single one of my moderators and have... and this is what you're posting about? I'll shut the fuck up, Harry. Like you actually care. I do care. No, you don't. Harry's acting like he cares. Such bullshit. I'm so confused. I missed a stream. Spinal paid me $65 to unmod Crow, and I'm beginning to realize it was a bad thing to do. You can't be this dumb. Good thing. It's a good thing to do, Spinal. I think we all make mistakes, and I've more than made amends for them. 22 euros of amends, in fact, because he sent $22 to like a charity or some shit. But he still took $40 from Spinal, and I don't know if he even remodded them. So no, he's still in pocket like $43 or some shit. The Janny shit doesn't matter. You're just a freak. The behavior is the issue. Yeah, I never denied that. The freak part. I mean, Parry apologized to Stylo by creating more fat white women. Let's go one by one. I think what I've learned is that people should be even nicer to me so that I learn to appreciate people more and don't sell them out for 65 euros. When did you become Jewish? Parry, $43. Yeah, well, because he got 65, donated $22 back to a random charity, so he still got $43. And they're still not a moderator, so like you got 2/3 of the money still. Like, what was that to prove? Parry on a mission to turn more people against him every day. Kathy doesn't even have to do anything at this point. It is true. People just turning against him as being a dickhead. Oh, and this. Donating to cat shelters in Sweden. God bless, because you donated to a cat shelter in Sweden. I don't want your sorry, Parry, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Alright, well, you can fuck off. As far as I'm concerned, my conscience is clear. Good. Fire also finish the job, Parry. Oh well, I hope you finish. Fucking... I think it's an F slur. It'd be less shameful if it was temporary for the stream or a day. Nope, it's just straight up. I think it's shameful in general. And it's a serious thing. If someone donates me $65 saying, remove a mod from your Discord, would I do it? Maybe. Or I guess there's a slight difference here. His moderators actually do shit. Like, his moderators actually moderate. They delete stuff. So like, it's $43 epic. It's pretty funny. But his moderators actually delete shit. They actually keep the server going. They time people out and everything. Who's the last moderator to do something on my server? It's been like months. Because shit doesn't happen on my server, really. So if someone says $65 to remove this person's moderator status, they probably won't even notice. And there's also a good chance I just don't do it. People donate me shit money all the time to do shit, and I just don't do it. If I don't say like, oh, if you donate this money, I'm gonna do it, I'm not obligated to do anything for a donation. Like Ricky wasn't obligated to show his foot, but he did it anyways. Someone donated Ricky $20 and said, show your foot on camera. Ricky could have said, I'm not doing that. How'd you feel about that? We're still going, I guess. Oh, I don't care. I was only a mod to not leave Queller alone and to deal with them. Frankly, it's a pathetic thing to do, just because you're desperate for money to feed your fat ass instead of getting a job. It is kind of pathetic. It is. What's the real ethical line here that I feel a problem with? Is the problem that he got $65 to remove Swedish Crow's mod? Or is it the problem, Jimmy wanting that somebody, it wasn't me? Or is the problem that he got the money from Spinal? I think it's a good, I guess, what do I say? There's a good amount of problems with each of them. I feel like the real problem here that we can take out of it is that Spinal donated $65 non-pedophile out of pure malice to get someone removed because they don't like the person as moderator, and he just did it. I feel like that's the intention there that I completely skipped over in my hypothetical. If someone donated me $65 and said that doesn't like Guna42 and they hate Guna42 and said, here's $65, take away Guna42's mod, I'll be like, you have a weird vendetta against him, I'm not going to do that. I find it weird how commentary is actual women nowadays. Yucky, gross, nasty. Not Guna42. Thank you for the $1 donation. Let's see what Not Guna42 said. Hey, this isn't Guna42. He doesn't like feet. How much to show those little beans on your feet? Look, I can't say that. I can't give a number. Let's put ask who was the one that cared enough to do that. LOL. Yeah, it was Spinal BJ. So maybe the worst person to get to ask to do that. How recent this occur? This happened yesterday. You're in Thailand, so this happened 2 days ago, time zone wise. Or I guess I can just keep a day. This happened on the 9th. On the 9th. There's also a stream part about it with Spinal like talks about it. I didn't know.
Instead, she'll time me out because I asked the question. Very telling what her response is.
I'm down, but I'm just.
Yeah, actually, I do agree with that. There's people I'd love to scam more. Like, there's people I feel bad about scamming. Like if Ellie donated money, and I said I was gonna do some shit, I feel bad for scamming them. Now, if someone like Spinal BJ donates you money, I feel like you have a moral obligation to scam them. If you give them what you want, you're playing into a pedophile's fetishistic roleplay with you. And you are obligated to deny that.
So I'm down bad. I guess, you know, I'm cheap right now. It's like but is it okay for me to...
Hey man, if you feel bad about it...
He gets off on the fine. There's a chance he does get off on, like this. I don't know what he gets off on. After seeing the fetish tier list, he might get off on anything. Dude, hold on. I have to make the fetish tier list into a segment. I have to. That is such a bad segment. Parry probably likes CB2. I don't know. The thing is with like Spinal BJ, with someone so weird and depraved like this, I don't think you should play into literally anything with them. There's the one argument you can make that I talk all this shit about them, they're a pedophile to this and this. What if they had a degradee fetish? Wouldn't I be playing into that? At that point, that's on. Like at that point, that's out of sight, out of mind. I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't know how to get a refund.
Well, it's
Just
too
give me
late
a
now.
refund.
Well, it's too late now. You know, the damage has been done. So no refund.
I feel like Quill is just being dramatic.
Well, the problem is, even if he donated, if he refunded the $65 or donated all to, like, let's say some charity, all $65 and reinstated the mod, the idea now is that anybody could do this. Parry will accept the money. Like, this is not like something he'll automatically deny. That it goes through his mind that for any amount of money he'll remove any moderator, and he's completely stuck that he just needs the money. So even if he donates all the money, the other $43, and yeah, if he donates the other $43 back and gives them mod back, you can't really. That's the best you can do to make it up, but you never fill the hole. You never fill the gap of what you did. Like, this is very obvious telling of your character that you can't just change. You ready with me? No, actually, yeah, you're right. It's fairly obvious. I just forgot. I just forgot what that meant. But watch this preteens get ready with me content foul. He does do that. I think Aiden talked to him on stream. He saw what he watches, talked to him, had a bunch of questions about him. I didn't watch all that. I saw a decent chunk of it. Parry stole money from a cash shelter already? Did he really? Is this true, Kathy? I feel like you would have to be deep down the pedo rabbit hole for that one. No, I feel like he is deep down the rabbit hole. He took $50 from the trough and said he would pay half of it to Maltese cow shelter. To this day, he never did. Oof. That's bad. So what a filthy scammer, man.
And they're always like this. See, this is why people should have Crystal. Crystal's not this dramatic, I don't think. I say this, which is gonna come in the chat later and be mad at you too. So
We should be mad at this. Realistically. If you guys have a bunch of mods, I gave a lot of money to the Maltese cat shelter. I do remember that. I feel like you should be mad at this as a mod, because like a lot of the mods over there take their shit somewhat seriously. They moderate, they actually do their jobs. They have to do stuff. That's fine, they moderate. When you see it, the moderator next to you, someone donated $65 because they hate him to get their mod taken away, that could be you. That could be any of you. Not even from a, oh, I like Swedish Crow, it's fucked up they happened to you. The other mods would be pissed because this is something that could happen to them next, because you're setting the precedent. Very disgusting from Parry. I need to do a Parry segment soon. I might do this. I don't fucking know. Here's a Parry thumbnail I have done. Let me know if you guys like it or not. Obese, hypocrite, molested. He's like in a little attic, dusty ass attic, with his fucked up haircut. I like it. I think it's a good thumbnail. Back to this.
women just can't handle being mods. True.
You're really not helping. You're not helping right now, man.
How am I not? I'm on your side here. I'm pointing out how absurd you're being. Oh shit, that's even from Quella. Try being better at content creation instead of this bullshit. Damn.
Let's go in chat. Every woman is gonna be on the Crow side. I feel like most people will be on the side. It's mainly women doing makeup while telling random stories about. But I don't watch specifically middle schoolers doing it. Well, Get Ready With Me is I don't watch them. I know a lot of people do. It's like watching a streamer who just talks about their day. A lot of people do that. Parry does it. Most streamers have segments where they just talk about their day for a long time. It makes sense. I don't follow people for watching them. The problem is that Spinal does just watch teens, preteens doing that shit, and that's like disgusting. There's no other reason why you'd want to watch a teens and how their day was went, unless you're like into little kids. I don't watch, but it's often on Shorts. It is often on Shorts. I do see it every so often on Shorts. The Shorts algorithm's kind of just like, sometimes they care about what you want. I see a lot of soccer stuff. I see a lot of basketball stuff. Other times they just don't give a fuck. They're kind of just like, they throw anything at the wall. What am I trying to search up here? Spinal BJ. I might have subscribed to him recently. No, I didn't. Because I just gotta see what he does. Here's the fucking fetish tier list, man.
Okay, so, if you may or may not know,
Let's just search for get ready with me. Is it all kids? Okay. That might be a YouTube problem then. Like, my mom watches them and it's like grown ass adults, like 40-year-olds on TikTok doing get ready with me's. So that might be a YouTube specific problem with that genre of videos.
4 or 5, you know, if I'm not go sad, or they're gonna.
Spinal BJ fetish tier list. Oh, it's awesome. I need to find the original one. That is cursed. The original one is so fucking fire. Because I covered it on stream. Where is it? It's this one. Dude. He doesn't help himself at all. It's when he starts. And he goes right to the beginning. Here. Okay. He did a face cam once eating a sandwich, but he blocked his face. You saw his chest, like his shirt and shit. He pulls up the fetish tier list. Alphabetical.
Oh my god.
It's alphabetical.
What the fuck? I saw Gojo.
There's a lot here.
He's
Holy.
look. He scrolls down.
So let's start off with the big
Why
one.
is there a kid in
What in the
butt?
holy fuck is...
He scrolls down alphabetically, goes right to lolicon, and puts it in S tier. Legitimately, oh, it's a bit. It's a bit. He's in the lolicons. He's a pedophile. Straight up. From this alone, I thought he was really fucking weird. The Get Ready With Me's, the YouTube channels, the shit where he wouldn't know how to handle himself around little kids. I genuinely think he's a fucking danger to kids. The Spinal BJ guy. Fictional content? To Crystal, your co-host? She was co-host for about 1 hour of one stream. I think that's tough to call it a co-host. Good point, Toki. I don't know. I feel like it's a little tough to call someone that co-host. I clicked around on some videos to see if there's shit in there. I think I was looking for one video. Is this video still hot? I need to snark this. Hold on. Was Crystal the brony? I think she's into that. Yeah, I think she is. Yeah. So here's him drinking vitamin water. He audibly is disgusted by it. He's hyperventilating before drinking it. And he's disgusted by it. Dude, this shit is so funny. I have to look bad at it. Someone told me it was vitamin water. Is it vitamin water? Hold on.
Pedophile.
Thank you CTA6 for $1.50 or $1.50 donation. I gotta read this. What is this? Because someone told me it was vitamin water, but I have to assume it's not vitamin water, because what the fuck is that reaction? Is coconut water? That's even worse. There's what's up, bro? How you doing tonight? I'm chilling. Talking about Parry and Spinal BJ. The problem is, Parry has had that whole issue come about by keeping Spinal in his community and trusting him and going along with his charades. They love to record themselves tasting shit. They do. They do. Don't talk about that one time I ate a Hot Pocket on camera and posted it as a video. That's a JXMMY0 classic. But hold on. Look. My dog's right here. Hold on. Look at Kula. She got a haircut. It was a cool speed run. Yes, been gone for a minute. Look at her. She had a little haircut. I'm holding it weird right here because I'm holding her dog tag. Like it got an address on it. No point to show it. Like that. Okay. Look at her. She's like a rat. She had a cool little haircut. Now she just chills. Which one is that? This is Kahlua. There's Hennessy with the white hair, and it's Kahlua with the brown hair. Why did you get a haircut? I got one on Monday. I was planning to get a haircut. I think I mentioned it on stream. I've been planning to get a haircut. My dog got a haircut. She kind of tough. Here's Hennessy. I gotta cut her hair. I do gotta cut her hair. But it's Hennessy and Kahlua. Those are the two dogs I got. Alcoholic dogs. They like to hang out sometimes. They wanna come see what's going on, get pet. They wanna. I know what they want to do. They have to give me like 30 minutes. Hold on. Good dogs. They don't do shit. They just chill out. They hang out with me. They don't like toys. They don't like toys, and they don't bark. They just chill out. Why are they not loud? They don't bark. They just chill out. You named your dogs after Cal. I did. Did you give your dog a haircut to distract from your haircut? I gave my dog a haircut 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I just haven't shown my dogs on camera in a minute. Yeah, but this is... I don't know how you get so disgusted by coconut water. Back into the video. I don't know how you get so disgusted by coconut water. Hiding... Oh, I didn't read that. Hiding the shot collar. Yeah. It's alcohol now? Yeah, they're both named after alcohol. My mom named them. So, take that as you will.
It's so sweet.
The coconut water cannot be that bad. That's alcohol? Okay. That makes more sense. Because the graphics are bad. I haven't even mentioned them yet. This is pedophilic shit on its own.
I can't.
What is it? I'm just gonna search it up at my other tab. Hold on. I'm just gonna search it up. Vita. Hood shit. I've never seen it. Someone just told me it was coconut water. I actually think 2 people told me it was coconut water. Okay, it's this. What is this? So this is the same exact shit, okay. I don't see any shit about it being... Hold on. You guys remember that one, a Mad Hat video from the Thomas Turkey video? I have no clue about that. Yeah, I literally just found that exact picture. Yeah, coconut, okay, coconut milk. Because I was reading through, I didn't see anything about alcohol in it. Good. Yeah, I think it's just coconut milk. And he's getting this disgusted over. This is the same shit. Thank you, Ellie, for that. I was looking for that good picture like that. Disgusting. Oh, back to my main point. Parry keeping around this disgusting pedophile in his community leads to shit like this happening, where it's like, well, it's not even the fact that he's a pedophile doesn't even matter here. It doesn't even matter here. He's just being a loser. He's taking $65 to ban his mod. What's up, Chronic? He's taking $65 to ban one of his mods. And the thing is, on top of Spinal being a pedophile, he's just a loser. Like, straight up, he's just a loser. Never does anything good. Never doesn't make good content, doesn't say good shit. Like, he just brings problems on top of him being a pedophile, and him bringing optics problems. I have another example for you. Here. I guess this. What the fuck? She's just bored and drunk. I swear to God, you genuinely anger me sometimes. Julie might be an adult, but she's still under 21. I will not encourage underage drinking on my server. She's 21, no? Holy fuck, Spinal. It's not fucking difficult to grasp or you're making dumb excuses. Because she's not doing anything wrong. She's bored and drunk, then she can play games with people instead of drinking, posting, and chat. People got mad at Spinal, because Spinal was DMing her. 18 is legal here, what the fuck? I think she's in the US, right? Because she's jelly shooting the camera in drama, that would be in the US. 21, age drinks 21. Apparently she was 18 like last year, so she's 19 now. And Spinal didn't know. Spinal thought he was 21. I don't know if Spinal was encouraging her to drink. I don't think it was even that. Spinal was just chatting with her in chat, and she was drunk. And they're all like, "You're encouraging someone that's not legally able to drink. That's so disgusting." She's low IQ American trailer park trash. I don't even know about trailer park trash shit. I just know she's low IQ. I've seen her shit. She seems like she's unable to function. Legitimately. I think she is a kid. I don't know how. I do not know how. Used to be famous? Oh shit. But this might be crazy to a lot of people. I don't know how right this take would be, or good this take would be. It is not someone's moral obligation to care about someone underage drinking if they're above the age of 18. It's illegal. You shouldn't do it. But as 18, you're an adult. You are now in charge of your own actions. If a 19-year-old's going to choose to drink, I shouldn't be like, "Oh, you can't do that. I can't talk to you because of that. I can't talk to you because of that." No. Have you never heard of anyone underage drinking? In like Europe, it's worse, of course, because if it's 18, you drink below that, you're not an adult yet. You're not in charge of your own actions. But in the US, you're like 19, you're in charge of your own actions. And you're still below the age to drink. I don't give a shit. For them to put like this whole emphasis on it where they're like, you can't be talking to her because she's below the age, but she can't drink. She can't drink. And it's like, I don't care. I actually don't care. In some places, Hawaiian and beer aren't considered hard drinks. No. Well, I think it's, what is the percentage? There's got to be a percentage. It's like this, you can't have a certain percentage of alcohol if you're below the age of 21. But it's like a real low percentage. Because there's some shit with like such a little bit of alcohol in it that it's doesn't matter. But yeah, what I can blame Spinal for, I'll just use this screenshot. Thank you, Blurg. Well, I assume she was like a year or two younger than me, and the reason why, if I was 18 when we spoke last year, how did we be 21 this year? Because I know, because I thought we were close in age. It's both 16. Yeah, I did know that it was in Germany in 16. Okay. I didn't know you were 8. I didn't know you were 18. That's a good reason. I just knew you weren't a minor anymore. Thanks, Spinal. I didn't know it would fuck you over. I'm sorry. Oh, you're fine. It's good. You didn't think to ask? Ask what? If the reason was underage drinking, you didn't think to ask her age before you argued with Parry about it? I didn't think it was really mattered, to be honest. Not like she went over to the bar or something. So, I don't have the full story. Apparently, he argued to Parry about some shit without knowing. You get the same interpretation I got. Without knowing that she wasn't able to, with the legal age of drinking. So I'm assuming he was arguing that there's no problem with her drinking, and Parry was arguing, no, it's the big problem with her drinking, because she's not legal age. And it's like, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care for Rena. But it's like, I don't care, necessarily. Like, she's married in sex morale apology. I have a couple of them morale screenshots, but am I supposed to care, realistically? How old is Spinal? I'm assuming around 23, 24, if I had to guess. I don't know what the big deal with this is. Well, why? I don't even know why Parry's getting up in arms about this 19-year-old getting drunk in his server. Like, here could be the problem. If she's getting drunk and getting into VC, That could be a problem. In general, anyone getting drunk getting the VC, especially a 19-year-old. I can see why you want to ban them from or take the VC perms. If they're gonna get drunk and type in chat, I don't give a fuck. Dude, you're a grown-ass adult. Make your own decisions. If you wanna underage drink, I don't give a shit. If you're of age 18. 18, 19, 20, I don't give a shit. He literally lives in Malta with a drinking age is 18. Why does he care at all? Because she lives in the US and it's illegal over there. Now, I don't... Because he's caring about the laws here. Why it matters. Because if there's a 19-year-old girl from Malta... A 17? Let's say not from Malta, because that'd be too close. Let's say there's a 19-year-old girl from England in his server that's drinking. That wouldn't be a problem. Nobody would give a shit. But because she's from US and that's illegal, now they care. That you wouldn't find yourself implicated for being in a Discord server where a 19-year-old's drinking, unless you're like, was it telling them to drink, and then it's still like very low percentage. Unless they get drunk and do something, there's no chance anything happens out of there. Even if they do something, there's very little chance any repercussions happen there. So the problem could be here is if people are telling her to drink. That could be a problem. But if she's just drinking, why should I give a fuck? Why should I care? You're an Arsenal fan? Me? No. Yeah. This was me hecking ban like shut the fuck up, dude. It is a complete moral. Shit. Like I don't get what they're all up in arms about. I don't give a fuck if a 19-year-old from America is drinking. But it's the same way about like I'm 19. I know a bunch of 19-year-olds that drink in the US. Am I gonna get all up in arms about it and be like, guys, that's illegal. You shouldn't do that. I don't give a fuck. Look, I don't drink. But it's like I don't care if anyone does. It's about the melatonin you can buy a world type shit. I don't get it, or because like you're right. I'm off. It would have to be like our Discord could be banned because of it. No, you can set some clear boundaries and be like, hey, don't say you're drunk. Don't say you're drunk. I'm drinking a vodka straight. No chance, couldn't afford it. The one boundary you can set, like DM her or like. No, DMing a 19-year-old's fine. I don't give a fuck. DM them and be like, hey, I don't care if you're drunk. That's your own decision. Just don't type about it. Don't type like, I'm so drunk or some shit. I'm so drunk, Drake. Don't type that. That could be something you have to handle. Or don't go in VCs if you're drunk. Take their VC perms. Those could be problems. But if they're just going to be drunk and type, I don't know what the whole problem is. I wonder if Parry would have an issue with someone smoking weed in his server. Yeah, there's still states in the US where it's not legal to smoke. Would someone's like, I'm in this state and I'm smoking weed, would Parry be like, no, that's a problem. No, can't do that. Why are you talking to them when they're doing that? It's like he wouldn't care. I don't get the drama at all. I think it's completely manufactured bullshit just to be all up in arms about something. Because they have to do that a lot. I don't get it. Cheeky cat pumps in the Parry server. What's going on in the Parry server right now? When the person... What's it? Oh. Wait, now she's arguing why it's okay? Wait. I don't fucking get it at all. I'm reading more messages about it. I was regularly geeked in VC. Yeah, there's nothing about laws. I don't understand at all. When the person is fucking 19 years old, this is my take. If you had a 17-year-old getting drunk in your server, there could be a very big problem there. Or, like in the US. Because your argument could be like, oh, well, they can get drunk in Germany, So what's the problem? When you have a minor getting, well, actually, hold on. The bigger problem is having a 17-year-old in your server. Let's make a hypothetical, which actually gets stumped immediately because you shouldn't be having 17-year-olds in your server. So let's say you have an 18-year-old in your server getting drunk. I don't give a shit. They're an adult. So yeah, that's the two sides of the coin. Minors get banned. Adults, I don't give a shit. They're adults. I don't care if people drink in the server. That's pretty much how it is. Let's make a cheeky hypothetical. Like, what if a 17-year-old's drinking? You probably should stop that because they're not adult. They're not fully in charge of their own actions. I'm actually against minors in the server. Also, marriage before you can legally drink is crazy. I do think so. I think she has a kid. She's 19 with a kid with a husband that she met on 4chan or some shit. And she's like the victim of Cameron F305. Dude, it's overall fuck situation. I don't know why she did any of that. Yeah, pony fascist. I think her name's Jelly. What it used to be.
This is your mods are like.
We'll go back to the first thing, Spinal explaining why about the whole mods being banned thing, because I'm more curious about it. I just want a little break between it, so I explained the second thing. Apparently the victim of a lot of men. I have heard that. It's just don't really know much about the other ones. It's just very obvious to say Cameron.
Oh, you got one left. Your mod's like fucking you over right now.
They're not fucking you over. They're no. How are they fucking? They're not fucking you over really in any way. Well, yeah, that's allowed.
She's treating you like shit.
That's allowed. Well, to a certain extent.
Treating you like shit.
Well, it's like to a certain
Is she bad? Is she bad?
I feel like
I don't know. I have no clue.
I feel like they said more than just one thing.
Well, yeah, but it's like one.
I'll throw this in. I'm talking about Spinal. I'm talking about Jelly. I talked about this last stream, but I'll talk about it again, only because it is. I'm gonna put this in a segment, and I think it's interesting because it was at the end of the last stream. Nobody cared. iNut hit up Jelly, hit up Pony Fascist, and the Pony Fascist leaked all the messages, all of them. Hello, I'm reaching out regarding claims I've recently seen coming from you that Cameron has reached out to you recently. I see you've made the rounds with most of commentary servers since then, and I'm sure you've probably seen some of the content regarding him. So I'm wondering if he's lying by denying your claims, or if you're lying. But because I'd love nothing more than to catch him on a lie. With that being said, I'm willing to let you call in and give you a side of the story as well if you'd be down. Thank you for your time. Also, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. I have a problem here. I have a huge problem here. And it's because iNut famously got off the Cameron train really fucking late. Like, really late. There was I think it was February. There was a call where he was on stream talking to Cameron, just chit-chatting it up. They were having a buddy conversation. Morale called in, but Cameron left because he didn't want to get confronted by the guy who made the video on him. People said the video could have been better, but Morale at least knew the information, so that would have been a good conversation if he was able to call in. Didn't let him talk to him. Morale called in, and he was just all like, iNut was like, oh, I just took his word for it. I didn't look much into it. And Morale's like, this guy's like a rapist pedophile, and you keep him around as friends because you refuse to look into the information about it. You just take his word for it. You're a pussy. Fuck you, iNut, pretty much. And iNut's like, oh, okay. iNut looked into him, apparently burned the bridge, ended up using that connection later on for something else last month, like 2-3 weeks ago. So the bridge wasn't fully burnt if he was able to use that connection to leverage a conversation with somebody. So there's that. So that's from like 3 weeks ago. I'll just explain it then. He got Cameron. He reached out to Cameron, or Cameron reached out to him or some shit. And for Cameron to reach out to Templar, because the fucking pedophile that iNut covers a lot went to Templar's community, and iNut has to call out Templar iNut has to call them out every single time whenever community they go to get them banned from that community. And iNut, or Templar, didn't want to talk to iNut, so he had to use Cameron to talk to Templar to let iNut talk to Templar. So he used him as a middleman connection to talk to Templar and the Scarlet Reaper at the same time. Also got Cameron F305 in the call. He said that he didn't want that or Cameron just kind of did that. But sure, he didn't want them there. But he still levied the connection, so the bridge wasn't fully burnt, even after all the rapist shit he learned about since then. Now the bridge is fully burnt within the last 3 weeks, even though this shit's been going on for well more than a year, and he has the nerve to hit up, fucking Jelly. I don't think he should be able to put his nose in this drama. Legitimately. You can talk about it, you can cover it. You should not be a reporter on this. You should not be asking the deep questions to the people. Because it seems a little overcorrecty. It feels like you were too far in one direction, not knowing nothing. Now you're overcorrecting in the other direction, where now you're fully against the guy, and now you're reaching out to hit all the different victims to see what's going on, and it's like, is it genuine? I don't think so. Or it might be. I don't think so. It might be. It doesn't look genuine though. I know, probably is genuine. It doesn't look good though. I keep zooming in. When did you cut ties? Like 3 to 4 months ago, I think, after being pressed and shown things about him that he lied to me about. Did he really cut ties 3 months ago if he got used the Cameron connection to talk to Templar? So here's the thing. If I'm burning the bridge, I can't use that connection to levy anything. Because the bridge is burnt. There's nothing to build off there. If you can levy that connection, the bridge isn't burnt. It's just as simple as that. That's what I wanted to mention about the jelly stuff.
String of where it's like, you know.
I think you should just restructure the mod team. I think
that's a terrible advice. It's a fine structure. It's been going strong for so long.
So
why would I?
Okay, so who are your mods right now?
So tell him to change all his mods around. Change all his mods around. Spinal's not a mod. Spinal's literally just a local pet dumb fuck who does nothing but talk about how much he loves lolicons. And how everyone has to defend him in the server. Literally everybody has to defend him in the server. Just to be clear, it's not the same Jelly streamer from Twitch, right? No. I think it was like Jelly, J-E-L-L-Y. I don't think... This is gonna sound fucked up. It's gonna be as plain as possible. Which if you're now streamer, I think they're literally just known for the camera and shit. Being the victim. Parry hasn't respected Spinal in a long time, and it said he cannot see that. I mean, I can see that Parry hasn't respected Spinal, but I think to even keep Spinal around is gross, and I hate to be that guy. Spinal might only be getting kept around right now because it's like what's the term here? I wasn't gonna do it, but the pressing made me do it type shit. Like, he might have been banned before, but people were pressing him to ban him, and it feels like Parry has the power here. People are pressing Parry to ban him, and he's like, I won't ban him. It's like he has the power here. Everyone's telling him to ban him. I think that's the right move. Parry feels in power. It's like when you hand a little kid a key, and you're like, hey, use this to open this specific door. I'll tell you when to do it. Even though it doesn't really mean shit, you're just gonna open the door. If he doesn't. If you don't have to hand him the key, you can open the door. But he feels like he has power. Shurian Parry? He does do that. He feels like he has power. Parry feels like he has power without not banning Spinal. Or he just genuinely doesn't care about Spinal. It's disgusting, depraved, get ready with me, kids videos he watches, him being a huge lolicon unironically. And the shit he said on Aiden's stream about not being really like able to trust himself around kids. Apparently that's a problem.
Now it's still are here. I know you demodded Tick for like a week or something, and obviously Swedish Girls in here. So who do you have left? You have Quella and who else? Surely you have more than just Quella, right?
This has been a terrible. You've sold your dignity for pennies.
Yeah.
It wasn't pennies. It was $65. Oh, and Nick's saying he doesn't even want mod back. Okay. So, I guess it's a permanent.
The man of culture, as they refer to themselves as. Yeah, I now run the narrative. Call me bro's a pedophile. If you hear me say that, he's not a pedophile. I only say that because I was looking at Spinal. He had a disgusting home feed. Not disgusting like he's a pedophile. It was just weird. It was like girls shaking hips, like adult women shaking hips. Maybe slightly perverted. You could argue that. So I was making fun of it, saying it was weird. And then Call Me Bro came in the comment or the chat, and he was like, "Actually, you're just not cultured." I was like, "Okay, you're a pedophile. But you're just not cultured." Argument is like only used by pedophiles, pretty much.
Demodding that.
I think our initial we were right. We had to pay Quella off. We were when we had this private conversation.
Look, see, some guy's saying to sell more people's mods. I'm just saying, it's easy money.
Well, it's like
just have a rotating door of moderators, and if people don't like them, just increase the price from like 65 to like 100 or something. Someone will buy it. You should have given him the 5. You fucked up. Sorry, her. I think. If you want, you can give her the $5 and make yours 60. If you want to do that, that might win her back.
No, it's like.
What else happens here?
I just the way you're speaking about them now, it's like.
Do anything other than that. I've seen Spud time people out. I've seen Spud delete stuff. I've seen Hick delete stuff. I've seen Quella delete stuff. I don't know when I've seen Swedish Crow.
Now he's arguing Swedish Coach is not as good of a moderator when it's obviously a personal thing. I don't think we should be selling unmods full stop. Like, goddamn, how bad is Parry for donation right now? Down bad? Yeah, he's down bad awfully. Well, because when someone says, like, I'm paying $65 for you to unban this person, it's obviously a petty gripe they have with your moderator. It's like, it's not like some fun thing, they're trying to have fun. They obviously don't fuck with your moderator for some personal reason. And you're playing into it. And you're picking a side for money, it feels like. So it's just best not to do it. Here's the thing. If you never offer saying, like, I'll do this for money, and someone donates you $65 and says, do this, you don't have to do it. It's not a scam if you never offer it. It's just how it is. Like, I'll mention again, Ricky showed feet for $20. Ricky never said he'd show feet for $20. The person donated $20 and said, show feet. You're not forced to do it. You can say no. Just because they donated and told you to do something, you don't have to listen to the donation. If you say, for $20, I'll show feet, and then they donate $20 and then you don't show feet, that's a scam. 30, little bro? Okay, 30. That sounds a little better. But 30, that's a scam then. If you say you're going to do it, then you don't when they donate. If you don't say it, you're not forced to do it. It's pretty simple.
And honestly, I don't even like dislike her, but she hates me for some reason. So it's like, you know.
No, I just
How can you tell?
You know, it's fucked up. President Sunday liked my tweet announcing the stream. I'm gonna have to cancel movie night. It's over. It's over.
My god.
I got the President Sunday.
This is Parry didn't scam people before. No, Parry scam. But the problem here is, what I'm trying to get at, is I don't think Parry said for $65 I'll unmod them. I don't think he said that. I think it's more of a, if he didn't give in to the donation, even if he got done under $65 and just said no, it wouldn't have been a scam, is my argument. Another good argument, like you're saying, is he's not past scamming, so that's not even like a real thing. That, like, the scamming angle. But if you really do put the scamming angle, but like, he doesn't want to be a scammer, labeled as a scammer, he wouldn't be a scammer.
If he liked it, we have to continue if he liked it.
Well, I already deleted the tweets. I saw that he liked the tweet, and then I deleted the tweet. It's like fucked up. So now I have to stop.
So here?
That's it. See?
I pasted. Oh my fucking god, dude! I pasted it like a. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I was over to stream though, so I guess ping them again and let them know.
I guess I'll add to. I guess I'll.
Where's it?
Chip? Who's
Yeah, to
Chip?
build the audience, somehow keep them coming back, string them along. Yeah? I always feel like stringing the audience along is a good thing. But there's a way to do it where you're obviously like wasting their time, and that's a problem. But if you like have a, let's say like I cover Parry sometimes, I like to call out the shit Parry does what I don't like. If people don't like Parry, and they're like, I'm interested to say what I'm covering Parry next time, you could argue stringing them along. Like, you want to see me cover this, I'm gonna cover this. So that keeps them coming back. You gotta, you can't fully cater to our audience, but you can cater to our audience a little bit, I would think. I don't really cater to my audience, because I kind of just cover what I want to cover. And the shit that interests me is the community shit. So
Oh, that's a new person just joined.
I'd be covering it anyways, even if no one in the community wanted to watch it.
Just antagonize her. That's evil.
It's fucked up, man.
The last 2 months has been a fucking gold mine for Parry shit. Because Parry did the dumbest shit. Parry started himself. By, was it calling Aiden a liar? And then Aiden said, let's debate about it. Because Aiden wasn't a liar. Aiden, you can't say he lied. First of all, he was watching the 7-minute video, skipped around, didn't watch all of it, because he's like, okay, what you're saying in here is obviously not in here. What was in there was a 10-second clip into 7 minutes. Clip like shit. That was the whole argument, it was clip like shit. So then Aiden, the next stream, came back and said, no, actually, Repsion was asking for docs material. I just didn't see it because it was clip like shit. My bad. He was asking for docs material. So he corrected himself. Parry came out and said, Aiden is a liar. And that he's sweeping for Repsion. So then Aiden was like, let's debate it. Parry ran. Then there became like 3 more debate topics the next week. Parry kept running. And now Parry refuses to cover anything or talk about anything Aiden related. I talked about this last week. I'll cover it again. I don't see why not. Because I'm doing a Parry segment, I might as well do a full Parry segment. There is this. Rep is also a total freak, more so than Parry. Oh, Repsion's way worse than Parry. But Repsion's at a much bigger scale. Much bigger channel. But he's way more of a freak. Parry's at a way lower scale, and he still does freakish shit and weird shit.
Am I the asshole here, guys, for like abandoning sorry, I'm still thinking about Hellbent. Am I the asshole for abandoning Hellbent? You know, I went to play a few games. I feel like Hellbent's overreacting. She's sending me terrible DMs.
So Parry's just like kind of lying about what the reasoning here was. What actually happened is Parry was refusing to cover anything Aiden related. If Aiden's name was in it, he wasn't covering it. If his face was in it, he wasn't covering it. And there's a lot of good shit Parry could have covered. Destiny's bread and butter. He only covered it this stream after this. But he kept refusing to cover it because of Aiden. And helping us like, why are you refusing to cover anything because of Aiden? Been doing this pussyfooting thing. Pussyfoot. And Parry was like, oh, kicked it from call, and then just lied about the intentions. He was like, oh, it's all because of Marathon. It's unbelievable.
I don't know. She sent me she cut her finger off and sent it to me in DMs as a threat. I guess the threat is that she will cut more of her.
She cut her fingers off, dude. She cut her fingers off. Dude, she's insane. Dude, I'm gonna make this person's sister into a couch. Dude, she cut her fingers off. Stardust Bird's gonna die. Dude, she cut her fingers off. It's the worst anything Destiny has ever done. True. Not I want to say that, but Parry's getting there. I'm gonna fly to Malta and start interviewing women on the street. Be like, do you know this man? Purple Parry Gaming? We'll start getting real stories about Parry. We'll get to the bottom of this. No way you lied. I kept pestering you about Marathon after you hung up just because I asked you about Aiden. So you lied. So you lied then, like a liar. I'd fund that. I got money. We're doing the Malta fund. Or I fly to Malta. Because, Purple Parry Gaming. Here's the thing. I'm totally against doxing. We're not trying to find where Parry lives in Malta. He said one time like a general vicinity of where he lives. So we're just gonna check that general vicinity. We're not looking for him, but looking, showing the picture and asking for questions about him. I don't want any, or was it? I don't want his name. I don't want anything. I just want to snark. Tell me funny stories. That's it. They'd be like, oh, I know him. His name's. I'm gonna shut him up. Be like, I don't care. I just need funny stories. Let's hear it as they're playing Marathon. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Doxing joke? Nope, not a joke. No, hold on. It's not doxing. I adamantly said it's not doxing. I don't want any of his dox info. I don't. I'm just asking for evil stories about him.
Be stopped by.
Oh, here it is. Hellbent calling.
Well, I can't. I'm busy. I'm busy.
I know. Listen. How long are you going to hurt your viewership by refusing to cover anything related to Aiden?
I was gonna cover that. It's in my fucking docket, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just like wrong. Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Really hurts Hellbent's feelings when not continuing to play with her.
So he just did not engage with the question at all. Starts making about Marathon again because he's running. It's disgusting. Parry disgusts me more and more every time I have to cover him. And now, oh yeah, we can keep this as the one. I have one more screenshot. One more screenshot. It's just a light snark. It's not even about the viewership. It's Kick. I don't expect much people on Kick. He got 34 views in 26 minutes. Sure. He keeps going live on Kick right when J-Stock's at the end of a stream. And then J-Stock doesn't end up rating him. And he just ends the stream on Kick and keeps going on YouTube. He's begging for the J-Stock raise. And he doesn't get them. He just ends the Kick streams. Dude, he wants a KCIP so badly. It's disgusting. Because he doesn't want to earn it. Realistically, he wants to be given it. He wants to be handed it. Now that's funny. He keeps legitimately. If you go to his Kick channel, he keeps ending streams early because J-Stock doesn't rate him. J-Stock just ends stream and doesn't rate him. He ends stream on Kick, and he just keeps going on YouTube. Because, you know, Kathy talks about Parry all the time. And I thought he was joking the first time, but it's happened like twice more. So he's just right. Parry keeps doing it. Look, like, I think, was it this stream? This stream, 26 minutes. These ones. Oh, because it's the movie night got canceled. It happened right. The movie night got canceled right after J-Stock, right? He didn't get it. So yeah, I don't believe him. So, let me real with you guys. I got my snark out. I talked about Parry. I talked about Dumpy. I talked about who I want to talk about today. It's been real. I talked about beloved community member Chronic Sonic quitting Twitter. That was a big drama. And I talked about, what did I talk about? I don't fucking know. I had one other segment that was short. It's been 3 hours. It's been real. I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys next stream. Hopefully, not tomorrow. Friday or Saturday. Either one of those days. Maybe I'm thinking Saturday. Next stream Saturday. I heard does craft or Chronic. So, who's live right now? I can't raid. I'm gonna post a link in chat. We need you to go watch him. Nosferatu or... Yeah, let's go Nosferatu. I have no fucking clue what he's watching. Only 3 hours, no pain. I'm got shit to cover. I cover what I wanted to cover. What I covered today probably shouldn't have even taken me 3 hours. I just kept fucking rambling about whatever. Now, if you would please, go watch Nosferatu. And call him like call him something for me. But don't make it too derogatory. We're gonna catch you guys later. Here's the little cute outro I have. Yeah, it's been real.